Welcome to this one shot that I have not run one shots in a while. I'm Alex, the DM, but this one is called Boop's Birthday Bash per request from Boop, whose birthday it is. So that was a really weird combination of words and sentence structure. Anyway, um, let's go ahead and introduce our characters, players. You know the drill from left to right. Go on, Boop.
Oh shit, that's me. I'm Pie Guy, and it's legitimately my birthday in a couple of hours. Um, and I am playing Boop the Goblin. Um, he's a little gobbo boy, and he's seen some shit.
Next up.
He's seen
Oh,
some
wait.
shit.
There you go. Next up, his friend and partner in crime.
Yes, my name is Mackenzie. I'm going to be playing Easy River Seeker. She is great friends with Boop. He saved her from a crazy, scary cave, and she's been super glued to him ever since. And she is a little tiny red-scaled cobalt wizard.
All right, next up, we have our resident spooky man.
Good evening. My name is Bunakept, and today I will be playing Casimir Augustus. He is a Way of the Long Death monk, and he enjoys watching people die for scientific purposes.
Only.
Oh,
And last but not least, our druid friend.
The words decided to not come in super great right there, but I'm gonna assume
Yes,
that
I
it's
did.
my turn.
Yes,
I hope you can.
somewhat.
Okay, well that's better than not what. I'm Ginger with glasses, and I am playing Flora, the dwarf moon druid who, hey, also just recently saw some shit and had to deal with the fact that 2 people died in front of her and she could only save one of them. She is functionally 12 years old, and with great power comes great stupidity.
Yes, it does. All right, so guys and gals and everybody, all manner of folks, place yourselves where you would like to be in the DDG tavern.
flip.
Alex, do you know where I'm going?
You're going to the snack table because that's where you
Oh
live.
yeah! I live at the snack table.
Today is a special day in the Dungeon Dovers Guild as Rusty has hired some additional help to provide, shall we say, a celebration. And while it's not necessarily specific to any one adventure in particular, you are the only one here right now. There is cakes a-flowin', butter beers and drinks a-flowin'. You see that Rusty's arachnoid robotic magical legs are covered in like birthday bows and whatnot. And you see that he is walking around alongside his magical hands, handing out cakes and pies and other dessert goods to the 4 of you, as well as the little crab is carrying butter beers and stuff on his back. And just generally starting off with a light celebration today, wanting to celebrate overall the adventurers who have survived, whether they've had good experiences, bad experiences, everything in between. Just want to kind of celebrate the adventuring lifestyle that has brought him, well, so much wealth, shall we say. I would say joy, but he just likes being rich at this point. So, Rich Rusty is handing out food and trying to celebrate with y'all. What are you guys doing?
Rich Rusty, the new nickname.
He's got a monocle plated with gold and diamonds,
Top
and a
hat?
platinum chain, and a top hat.
Of course he does.
We'll start with Casimir. What are you doing?
He would be up at the bar, enjoying the free beverages, but still maintaining his one indulgence, being a small glass of rich wine. And then just sort of looking around. He recently came back from exploring a new kingdom way off through the northern mountains, and He's happy to be back in somewhat familiar territory, even though he's not from the area.
All right. Boop and Easy, what are you guys doing?
Boop would be munching on some cake and trying to get the memories of being sent to literally hell out of his mind. By reading one of his books that he has, which is this.
Jesus. I think you broke him.
Yeah, you broke me.
Jesus. Easy, what are you doing?
So Easy is also eating cake. She's reading through her spell book, and then she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a she reaches into her pocket, she pulls out a little bag, and she sets it on the table, and she goes, Boop, it is a special day, and Easy thinks we should celebrate with one of these. And I will reach into the bag and I will pull out 2 marbles. Every flavor marbles.
Oh, so you're each gonna eat one, huh?
Yep, I'm gonna give one to
Yeah,
Boop,
you better
and-
believe it.
and we're gonna cheers like it's alcohol, and then we're gonna eat it together.
All right,
Yep.
both of you roll me D100s.
Ooh, nice middle number.
Gimme. Hey.
52 and 56.
As you both, with all the confidence in the world,
Oh,
cheers your marbles and crunch down onto them, having the jawbreaker like candy explode in your mouth with flavors. You take a minute and you're kind of letting the flavors meld across all the way through the back of your tongue and throat until eventually it's not an unpleasant taste. It's like a peppery pumpkin kind of spice. It's like the spice that goes on a pumpkin pie, but a little on the hotter side. So almost like a pumpkin spice with red chili flakes mixed in. So it's quite good. So
Nice. And just to let everyone know, these aren't legitimately candies, they're actual marbles.
Yeah, they're
They just-
complete marbles.
They're straight up marbles you'd find on like the desk of a doctor.
True jawbreakers.
Yeah, literal jawbreakers.
as you guys are crunching, Flora, what are you doing?
I mean, if there is food and a party, Flora is partaking of all of the things. She's actually doing the thing where, like, she puts too much on her plate and then she's only eating, like, half of everything because she realizes, like, that she likes something else better after, like, starting it. And, you know, if she had enough foresight to be like, this is kind of wasteful, maybe I should, like, commit to one thing at a time. Maybe she would, but no, she's just enjoying eating half of everything that she starts, and then just kind of like leaving the rest.
Solid. As you guys are eating and kind of hanging out, everybody go ahead and give me perception checks.
First roll of the night.
Easy, what is your perception? 16, all right. As you guys are eating and kind of just enjoying the downtime and the more celebratory atmosphere, which isn't necessarily uncommon, but Rusty doesn't normally throw parties in celebration of anything. He just kind of, he likes money. He doesn't just like to give stuff away.
He's Mr. Krabs.
He's Mr. Krabs, but more polite most days. You guys all hear and see the door swing open, and inside walks a very short, stout, tan-skinned blue-haired little gnomish creature with a blue handlebar mustache, blue eyebrows, and blue hair, wearing this big, obnoxiously oversized pink coat and cloak and hood, and pulls it back. And he grabs one of these stools and stands up on it and looks around and goes, "Well, who we celebrating? You, 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 you?" Eventually ending up pointing at Boop after pointing at everybody.
Yes, we celebrate Boop. And Easy just points directly at Boop as well.
Well, that was a trick question, because I already knew who we were celebrating. Good job, little lady. I have a present for you, Boop. And he hops off the stool and walks over here and puts a box right on the counter, on the table between you guys. He then points over to Casimir and Flora and goes, "Both y'all come over here too. Let's go ahead and celebrate together. Come on. Come on." He's like trying to wave you guys over to.
Come on.
Flora's gonna come on down.
Come on down. The price is right.
Cass is gonna turn and like give an inquisitive look to Rusty to see if this is something that he helped organize.
He just kind of goes, just kind of shrugs and goes, "I mean, seems fun."
Can I roll an insight check to see if he actually thinks it's fun, or if he's just like going
100% you can roll an insight check against.
Oh.
We're gonna say that Rusty has a persuasion of like +5 because he's an immortal being.
Rusty's got like a +20.
Sure, we'll say +10. How about that? There you go, 21. You don't know. Seems. He's like.
Rusty's a god. Okay, let's be
All right.
real.
Well, I go ahead and slide him a gold for my wine, and I take my wine glass with me as I come over here, and I'm going to stand over on the side.
You know what it is? Rusty has that ability that some Celestials have that make it so that it's impossible to tell if they're lying or not.
Mm-hmm.
After you all kind of gather around the table, he stands there with the gift presented and slides it in front of you. He goes, "Well, go on, open it up, share with your friends."
Oh, it's been a while. I've been adventuring for so long, and I guess I forgot what day it was. And then he opens it.
Easy remembers.
As you open it, you see this box is about a foot across, like a foot by foot by foot, like in a square.
Mhm.
And you see as you open up, there is the biggest cupcake you have ever seen. Big enough to share with friends. It's a gift from a distant admirer, should I say, who believes that you have a lot of good potential. Wants to celebrate your, shall we say, escapades. So go on, share.
It's from Ob.
That would be really funny.
That's horrifying. Boop will. Let's be real. This is a giant cupcake. He's not using utensils. He'll start like grabbing bits and pieces of it and like putting it just on the table. But he's keeping the biggest piece for himself, of course.
As you hand it out, and before you guys were to start eating, it says, now. The thing about this present is, when you eat it, it'll grant you, looks at you, Boop, your greatest birthday desire. And then it will share that with you and your friends. So, but with that, I am away.
We're friends. Are
And
we friends?
And he grabs his pink cloak and throws it around him, and in a flash, he just disappears.
Have we met? I don't know if we're really friends. I'm Flora.
I'm Easy. And she points to herself, and then she points instantly to Boop. Easy Boop.
Oh yes, hi. I'm Boop. We're friends now.
We're friends? Oh, I like getting new friends. That's always nice. Thanks. Can I have some of that cupcake? It looks tasty.
He'll hand you a big piece of cupcake.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And by the way, because this is funny, Boop and Easy are both like, they're adults, for their races, but they're both like also like 10 years old and like 3 years old.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm like 3 times your age, but I am a child.
Cass is the adult.
Cass is
It's like-
definitely the adult.
Cass is like 700 years old, and he's just watching this all go down. Like, good God, I'm a babysitter.
listen.
again.
Listen, goblins become adults at like 9. Boop is now 11.
Oh. Casimir's still shaking his head, but he's definitely reaching for a piece of the cupcake.
Easy's also reaching for a piece.
That's really funny.
Does my dagger of warning go off at all during this whole situation?
The cupcake's a mimic.
What does the dagger of warning do again? It's been a minute.
Warns you of danger. While this weapon is on your person, you have advantage, blah, blah, blah. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
It does not go off.
Because it's constantly going off.
It's true. It's true. You're always in danger.
I'm just
100% of the time.
I'm just used to the buzzing of it. It's like an alarm clock I can't
Yeah.
turn off.
It goes
tune it
silent,
out.
and you're like, "Oh God, what's wrong?"
It's an anti dagger of warning.
That's funny.
Boy, Boop's probably just looking at the cupcake and like thinking to himself, "What's my greatest birthday desire?" Easy. Any ideas?
Well, there's always the really good one. More cupcake.
It's true.
Or delicious wood. Or another bag of marbles.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I like how all of your
and she starts
things are just
listing off.
food.
Yeah, she starts listing off different inanimate objects for them to bite. And that's her direction. So unless somebody stops her, she just keeps going on about inanimate objects that they could bite.
The crab tries to bring you some of these objects. Rusty's familiar with your crab. You get like a stick, and you get like a cup, and you get a piece of like a piece of antler that's fallen off that elk's head above Rusty.
Oh,
Just
when
keeps
that one
bringing you
shows up,
something.
like she instantly stops talking, grabs it, and gives it a chomp.
New toothpick.
It does splinter into a few different pieces, so could be.
Easy recommends making sure it's something firmer than this, and she shows the like half-bitten horn, and then she smiles, and in like her jagged cobalt teeth, she's got like pieces of it. She's like, make sure whatever you wish for is stronger than this.
Do you all eat the cupcake?
Oh yeah.
Boop will eat his piece, thinking about his birthday wish.
Okay.
Seeing nothing wrong with it and nothing sort of going off, he thinks, "Oh, this is just something that Rusty had planned for Boop's birthday," and he eats it.
Easy shouts, "Cheers to Boop!" and just gobbles it down.
All right. As you guys gobble down and take some polite bites of your cake, you start to feel your eyes get a little heavy. Casimir is polite. You guys are children.
Yeah, no, I despite me handing out chunks of the cupcake to everyone else, I imagine I still have a big piece that's the size of my head that I'm just devouring.
Oh yeah, it's a big cake. It's like a multi-tiered giant cupcake. It's very large. You guys, all of your eyes start to feel heavy, and you kind of feel like you're drifting off to sleep. And then, as you kind of look around, you see that between all of you, you start to lose sight of each other as the room starts to fill with this haze. And your heads, all of you, just what feels like falling asleep and landing your head on the table in front of you, you all pass out. And when you come to, you all hear a voice in your head. It says, "Welcome home, Boop. It's been quite some time since we've seen you. This new nightmare will be sure to be even more memorable than the last time you were here before you got rescued and left so rudely. This time you won't escape, and you and your friends will die here, work for me, and have zero chance to go home. And you wake up. Boop, you know immediately where you are. This is where you escaped from when you were saved from the chicken lich all those days ago.
You did not. You didn't spend $5.99 on Lair the Chicken Lich.
Here's where you are. You know where you are. This is home for you. Your greatest inner desire, or at least how it was made to be described to you, was to return home. You recognize the voice of the person who welcomed you as Zeke, but they sounded different than the last time you saw them. As you all look around, there does not seem to be any entrance or exit to this place. Ceilings seem to be about 80 foot tall, at a rough estimate, and the whole place smells of death and decay. What would you like to do?
The player me is just in shock that you either went back and watched the entire thing or legitimately bought the adventure and just put it into here.
You'll have to play to find out.
Well, Casimir, upon waking up and smelling that, takes in like a disturbingly large inhale. Like he's trying to like identify like this particular brand of death, like it's a perfume. And does everyone hear the voice or just Boop?
Yes, you all heard it inside of your heads.
Cass would turn to Boop. A former home of yours, I take it?
Boop would probably like immediately be in like the fetal position, rocking back and forth in absolute terror.
Well, that's useful. And then he would probably walk up to here.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please, Casimir.
Ooh.
You just pass.
Hmm?
Nothing happens. You kind of feel a weird tug for a second, and as you approach where you are now, you see that on either side of you, there seems to be, well, on this side, there is a wall that looks like there may have been a door or something there before, but it's kind of been blocked off by stone. It looks like it could be worked and it could be busted through, and you could break that down. On this side, there is a door with some rocks that have kind of fallen and are kind of blocking it up a little bit, which would require a little bit of cleaning the rocks out of the way. But your dagger does vibrate, and you do feel something coming from this other side of this door.
Sorry, but I'm not exactly sure where we are. What the heck is going on? Is there any more cake?
Easy would take a look around, and looking behind us, is there a door?
There is no door behind you.
Yeah, Easy's not sure if there's more cake. Easy has a marble. Laura wants a marble.
Is it cake?
Easy thinks it could be cake flavored.
I guess I'm willing to try. Yeah, give me a marble.
Yeah, I will totally give her a marble.
What I would like
other explanation other than that.
Seeing that it is like one of those large candies that you can't really chomp into, I would just like to start by sucking on it at first.
No, it's a literal marble, hun.
No, I'm aware. I am aware. Sorry, Flora doesn't know, but Flora can see that it's big enough that like she's had candy before and she knows that she shouldn't be able to chomp into this.
Yeah, you can put it in your mouth and suck on it like it's a jawbreaker. It doesn't really have any flavor. It just tastes like a marble.
Ed and Eddie.
Yep, that's what I would like to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna suck on it and like. She's trying to be polite, because she doesn't want to be mean to her new friends, but it just kind of tastes like pocket.
Yeah.
Well, it's a marble from the bag. If it's a marble from the bag of every flavored marbles,
Yeah,
it does have a flavor.
it has a flavor on the outside, but it's definitely a marble.
Roll me a D100 then, and we'll tell you if it's a good or a bad flavor.
Oh my god, I hope it's cake flavored, because that would be hilarious.
As you kind of suck on this marble, you still have the flavor of cupcake in your mouth, but it is very quickly erased with the flavor of spicy yellow mustard.
Oh, I continue to try to like be polite, and then I just kind of like look around and I just like spit it into my pocket, or spit it into my hand and put it in my pocket. And then I reach into my inventory, and from the last game, I bought I don't have any description of it, but I just have candy from the last game that I got somewhere.
100%.
I literally just says 18 strawberry candies. I don't remember what they were.
Oh yeah, I gave you those old lady candies.
So
You know, the old lady strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I would just like to have, like, it doesn't do anything except for help to get rid of the mustard flavor in my mouth.
Oh, it makes you like grandma's more, is what it does.
And now I have 17 strawberry candies.
Yes, you do.
So after that exchange, Easy would turn around and squat down next to Boop and say, "Boop, you okay?"
No, Boop's not okay.
Boop, what's wrong? Tell Easy.
This is where it started.
This is where you became Boop the Brave?
Was just rocking back and forth.
Well, if Boop has been here before, then Boop can get us out.
Maybe.
Anyone can do it, Boop can do it. That's why you're Boop the Brave. And Boop the Brave is not alone. And Easy will hold out her little tiny red clawed hand to Boop. With a very kind looking kobold smile with her big old sharp teeth and gummy fangs, and she is wearing those.
Boop will very shakingly grab his short bow from around his shoulder and very shakingly grab Easy's hand with his other open hand.
Flora, like, seeing this and, like, not really, not being a part of this friend group, but, like, wanting to be supportive, grabs her staff of flowers and makes a daisy and walks over and gives it to Boop. Just, like, just quietly just holds out this flower.
He will take it and give you, like, a nod of, like, a thank you. With, like, absolutely tears in his eyes. He is terrified of this place.
It'll be okay, Boop. We have our new friend Flora here. We have... Oh, how would she describe Casimir? Casimir, I have to think of this. We have the tall, creepy, but kind guy up there. Everything will be fine.
As you say that, like, Casimir just sort of turns and gives you a look like, I've been called worse. It's fine.
I thought you were going to be like, you're not wrong.
I mean, she's not wrong. I've been called worse, but she's not wrong. But yes.
Would an insult to Casimir be something like calling him normal?
Casimir, seeing everyone and try to cheer up Boop, and knowing that Boop is probably their best ticket to get out of here, will come back and reach into his bag and pull out.
Roll me another wisdom save, please, Casimir.
Oh no! Oh no!
How dare you walk?
As you go and reach into your bag to pull something out to hand to Boop, you feel your whole body lock up as you are paralyzed on the spot. And it's like you go to move, and all of a sudden the three of you see Casimir frozen in place without the ability to move.
Is this a charm or a frighten?
Are you considered undead?
No.
But it is not a charm or a frighten.
Okay,
It's a paralysis effect.
gotcha. I mean, I'm kind of undead. I don't need to eat or drink. Like,
Well, if you're not the undead creature type, then it doesn't matter. But no, you are locked in place
okay,
for up to a minute.
okay.
The
Let me
three
know
of you
when
seeing
I-
Cass kind of walk over, hand him bag, freezing in place. What do you do?
Are you okay over there?
Doesn't seem to be able to move or respond.
Oh no.
So I'm
Um,
paralyzed, but am I still there mentally?
Oh yeah, you're fully there. Your body's just completely
Okay,
locked up. Yeah.
You see, like, my eyes, like, not like bulge, but like you can see that, like, my eyes are immediately giving an indicator that something is, clearly not right.
Easy nose.
Like
Easy
this is not like a freeze, like I'm frozen in statue. Like you can tell the eyes are immediately like straining to
Easy
communicate.
can help. Easy can help. Easy knows. Easy's played this game many times before, and she puts a finger to her. She puts a hand on her book that's on her hip, and she puts a finger to her ear, and then she points at Casimir, and she's gonna cast a message. It's like, are we playing charades?
He can't respond because you have to verbally say the words. It's not a mental.
reply in a whisper. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then she kind of pouts, and then she turns to the group. She's like, "He's really good at charades."
And can I roll another wisdom save, or am I
Yes,
just
yes,
okay.
you can roll another wisdom save. It's a 17 DC.
Okay.
As she casts it, and it kind of, this goes on over the course of about 30-45 seconds before finally you just will yourself out of paralysis and break the paralysis.
Ugh.
They're all shouting guesses.
I
just imagine them all shouting guesses at you.
Yeah.
What was he trying to act out?
I want to. One second.
don't
I
know.
want to. Real quick.
Did we lose?
Can I roll a check? Probably an Arcana check to see if I know what this was.
You can roll a Arcana or an Investigation check.
All right.
You know that this was likely a spell placed as a trap. And with that, I'll say you can obviously get assistance from the other magicians in your group. But what's held on to you, as it was quite a strong spell, because normally a paralysis spell doesn't have that much of effect of a person as high level as you, but you know there are some that can hold anything in place, and you believe this to have been a hold monster or equivalent spell that locked you into place.
Would
You know
Hold
there are
Monster-
ways to.
Just to ask, would Hold Monster work on me since I'm not a creature?
Yep.
Or does
You're-
creature?
You're a
You're a
creature.
creature.
Okay.
everything-
Oh no,
everything is a
it's
creature.
hold person doesn't
Hold
work
person
on,
only works on humanoids.
on
Yeah.
humanoids. Okay, gotcha.
So hold monster works on all of them,
So
except undead.
as everyone is throwing out guesses and he suddenly like breaks free, Cass just like takes his hand out and then like puts his hands up in front of him like stop, and then he holds up two fingers.
It works.
Two words.
All right, and then he like grabs himself like really tight, like a big hug.
Uh,
Embrace.
hug.
He's shaking his head no.
Um.
He's shaking his head no.
Tight.
Are you pointing to your torso? So maybe like
Tummy.
torso, body, tummy. Yeah.
No,
Tummy.
no,
Tummy
he's
ache.
like
He had a tummy ache.
No, he's like shaking his hands. No, stop, and then he like pretends to like grab something in front of him, like really tightly,
Grab. Take.
and he's like
And just for the sake of things,
Mhm.
because someone brought this to my attention, but I don't want to overplay it because it'd be unfair. Can I do a roll because I've been here before to understand?
Go ahead, and you can roll a history. What kind of roll? Let me ask you this: how are you trying to understand? Are you trying to remember it? Are you trying to use some other type of skill? What's
He's okay. So his memory would be off of literally whatever the adventurers told him who saved him was, because when he was freed, he basically closed his eyes and ran out of this place. So he's trying to remember what they told him
okay?
about the place.
So we'll say you can do a history or an insight, whichever higher, and you can roll at advantage because this is where you've been before.
Okay, history or insight, they are the exact same.
Yeah, so roll whichever one you want, just add advantage.
Oh, wait. I think I have guidance.
Oh, you can give it to him. Yeah, go for it. You can
I'm
roll that
like-
d4.
Yeah. Guidance.
Guidance. Nice.
So you remember whether they specifically told you or not, but you know from being here before that the chicken lich had a habit of setting traps and animating things throughout his domain. So you understand this was likely one of the magical traps that he imbued into the floor in the entrance to kind of deter people from advancing. But you know that it's not. This trap will reset itself every hour.
Uh-huh.
But once it's been sprung once, it won't spring again for at least an hour.
Okay, well, Boop will interrupt the charades and say, it's a magical trap spell thing.
He was trying to act out trap spell thing? That's 3 words.
If we want to get out of here, we should probably move.
Boop is really good at charades. We didn't even have enough words.
Cass just sort of smiles at this whole little bit because he does enjoy messing around a little bit. But he reaches back into his pocket and pulls out a small silver medal with a red ribbon coming from the bottom, and walks up and pins it onto Boop's chest and says, "You've been here before. We'll follow your lead, but we will get out of here."
Do I have to lead?
Some
No one
lead from the back. Just tell us where to go.
I think I remember bumping into one of those balls on my way out, and he points this way.
Well, there is something that way. Flora, you know your way around stone a bit. Do you think you could give me a hand with this? And he walks back out to try
I
to
like stone.
find a way to get through the stone.
I mean, yeah, I have advantage on things that do with stone, right?
Stone cutting, I believe. So, yeah, so you're coming up, Cass.
But I also have garbage history, so...
I mean, are you trying to just break the stone, basically clear the stone away so you can get through the door?
Is that the goal?
The door is somewhat blocked by the stone. It's not, like, secured behind it, but there's enough that you'd have to clear some of the stone away and then get the door open. So.
I mean... I feel like just getting the stone out of the way would be the goal?
Yeah, and you can do that. I'll say you can, since you have advantage in stone cutting, you can both do athletics checks at advantage to clear out the stone and see how it affects the resulting door.
I'm a super strong 12-year-old.
Hey. There.
I'm a super strong 700-year-old.
Damn, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Natural 20.
You walk up here with Cass and you're just like, I got this. And you're like knocking it down, and Cass is dexterously catching it and moving it out the way so it doesn't land on your head because you're not super tall. He's like, nope, don't hit yourself in the face. No. So you clear all the rocks from in front of the door. And as you try the door, jiggle the handle, it is locked. You can either try to bust it open, you can try and sleight of hand it. You know.
I have lockpicking tools. I'm 90% sure I have lockpicking tools. Wait, let me double check. Maybe I lied.
How long does it take
No, yeah,
to clear the door?
About a minute.
Okay.
I have thieves tools and thieves tools proficiency. So is this what we want me to go for?
Yeah, do that. So you would roll it at proficient sleight of hand check. So are you proficient in sleight of hand?
I am proficient in sleight of hand. This does make
Yeah.
this more
Yep.
convenient.
So just roll that 7. Doesn't break it open.
Nope. I was too tired from being strong.
You can try and do it again if you want to, or you can try and break the door down.
Does anyone else have any better ideas of what we should be doing right now?
Easy
As far-
has the idea, but it won't help with door. It will help to make sure nothing comes up behind us, though.
I mean, wait, could we go the other way? Is there any other way that we could go right now? I wasn't really...
There's a wall right here that you can try and bust through, and there's this door now that's here that you can try and unlock or bust through. And Casimir does know from his dagger of warning that there is something on the other side of the door.
Easy needs 11 minutes to do it, though.
Well, if we want
hurry?
to take the time for her to check, we could try to clear out this path and see what's behind this.
Go for it. What are you trying to do that's going to take 11 minutes?
Loading disc.
Oh, you're going to set a disc and that will do to set it behind you?
Yes. So as I'm walking, when I get 20 feet away from it, it follows me. But essentially, it would take up the hallway. And because it's a solid piece of force, like nothing can get through it.
Interesting. Does it say what a horizontal plate 3 feet in diameter? So people could still get around it, and they could get over it if they wanted to jump it, because it won't fill the whole hallway, because it's basically a single person hallway, meaning it's got to be a 5-foot square. So you could take up a majority of the hallway, and people could try and hide behind it, or you could use it to try and block something. But people could get around it if they wanted to.
It would be a bit of a pain, but they could do it.
It would be. They could just jump over it. It's only 1 inch thick and floats 3 feet over the ground. But yeah, if they're athletic enough, they can jump it or trip over it, which would be hilarious. But yes, so you spend 11 minutes doing that, and are you guys trying to bust down this wall?
Are we waiting for her to finish the ritual before we start to bust through, or is the goal to start busting through right away? Just wanted to make sure the timeline was all made sense.
It's going to take you a little bit longer than that ritual to bust down that wall.
And great, let's get started.
Both of you go ahead, and you can both roll me athletic checks with advantage since you're helping each other, and Flora, you have stone cunning proficiency.
I already rolled. Oof.
Oh no!
Oh man, guys.
We fell hard.
We're going through the door.
You are just straight up fighting this wall, and nothing is happening well.
Do you want me to try to pick the lock again? I mean, it didn't work great last time. I don't want to break my tools, but...
Probably have better success in this damn wall.
I'm gonna give picking lock one more try while we're waiting for this ritual to happen.
Give yourself guidance.
Oh yeah! Lol. Good plan.
I got you, boo. There you go! That's how you do it.
You feel the lock on the door just
Hell yeah.
pop open.
Sorry, I shouldn't... Wait, I didn't even click advantage. Oh, I did click advantage somehow that time. I don't even know. Man.
So when
Either
she pops the lock, does the door, the door doesn't open, does it? Or does it just sort of, undo the lock and now it's able to be opened?
it just undoes the lock and is able to be opened.
Okay. And then you said that this hallway is like 80 foot tall?
Yes,
And
yes.
it's like, so basically besides this door, it's just like a solid 80-foot open chamber above us?
So the door, each of the doors are about 40 feet tall themselves, as wide as the chamber, and above that it's stoned.
Okay. Cass would turn back to Boop and Easy. The door is open, but there feels like something on the other side of it, so it might be Boop. What exactly was in here before?
Boop does a very panicked whisper, but it's not a whisper whatsoever. And he just looks down the hallway like that Vietnam War stare, and he just says, "Chickens."
It's tasty.
Chickens. Large, monstrous chickens?
I mean, he would have said large monstrous chickens if he meant large monstrous chickens. Otherwise, he wouldn't have just said chickens. Chickens are fine. Chickens are nice. They're friendly.
These are not
You would
those
have-
types of chickens.
You would have said giant monstrous chickens if you meant giant monstrous chickens, right?
I'm trying to figure that out. But
Chickens.
let's be prepared for chickens. And Cass will slowly open the door and slowly push his way in.
As you go to push your way in, you cannot be surprised, so you do not. It does not have advantage on this attack against you because of your dagger of warning. But as soon as you go to push the door open, let me get what I need from
Oh no.
right here.
I hate that I'm experiencing this dungeon on the other end.
Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
You just see this big fist slam down on the ground in front of you, blood dripping off of the stone that is surrounding its fists. Go ahead and give me initiative, please.
God.
Da, 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 da.
Why do I have to be good at everything? Boop.
And that's with advantage? I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice, dude.
Gosh.
I didn't add my turn properly.
You're fine, I can add you in.
Oh, neither did I. I'm sorry.
You goofs.
I know, right?
You
I feel
guys
like I
are
deserve the
goofing.
4. I deserve the 4 for what I have done.
Boop, you're up first.
Yes.
And you heard the slam.
Well, I knew there was something big in that room. I knew some stuff was big around here because when Boop was originally here. He's just gonna keep his bow at the ready and wait for Easy to go forward. So can I just drop to last in the initiative? Is that a thing I can do?
I can permanently delay your turn to be last if you want.
Yeah, can you just drop me to the end?
Yeah, I can do that. Bam.
He's a nervous wreck. I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, he's waiting to be led forward.
Okay. Easy, you are up.
I'm not used to rolling this good in initiative. Okay. Easy will walk up 5. Guys, what's going on? 10. 15. I can't share the space with him, but could I get to this door? Get up to this wall?
Yeah, we'll say that basically that Casimir's got to be here to open the door, so you can be basically right there. Because you don't need to see what's over there yet.
Nope. So seeing this, Easy looks really confused. She points at it and she says, "You're not a chicken!" And I needed to make me... No, actually, I needed to make me a Constitution saving throw DC 15 for Frostbite.
All right. DC con save, huh?
Yep.
10 or something for this.
23. It passes the save.
There we go. A chicken.
I need to check because I can't remember if she's the class that potent cantrips. If when a creature succeeds on a saving throw, the creature takes half of the cantrip's damage. God, sorry, I can't read this.
Me and this song have fucking history.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a banger. Put this
So
in a
it
running
takes,
playlist.
even though it passes, it takes half damage. That is the end of my turn.
I am so proud of myself.
All right, it's the Bloodstone Guardian's turn, and seeing as Casimir, you're the that's there. It's gonna take 2 fist attacks at you. 20 and a 26 for 20 total bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And it's going to move back here. I'm trying to, engage by bringing you in.
Okay.
You get that AOO if you want it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 18?
Yes, you do hit.
For 9 bludgeoning, and this is magical.
All right. Cool. It is now your turn, Cass.
Cool. Give me 1 second. Need to write some stuff down. Gotta hate myself in the morning. Alrighty. So I step in. Is there anything else in here?
No.
Okay. Well then, Cass gonna do what Cass gonna do. Yeah. So
It's definitely changed the tone of the game, but I'm okay with it right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's too funny.
And I'm a whack it.
Whack-a-whack-a-mole.
And 17 hit.
Just hits.
All right. So it takes 12 bludgeoning damage, and
Alright.
I need a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, por favor.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's just rude.
The power of the music.
24.
Yeah, it hits.
9 more.
All right.
Go ahead and roll me that save again, please. Son of a...
It's the power of the music.
Oh! Alright.
Is that your turn?
No! Are you kidding me? I'm a monk. Gonna go ahead. Flurry of blows.
All right. Burn them key points, baby.
23.
Uh-huh.
9. Roll
Uh-huh.
the save. Thank you. You are stunned. And then a 29
Yeah, it hits.
for 7 more.
Okay.
Let me subtract that. Just a few key points burned. So that was 5, 10. I'm gonna just move over here to maybe get myself out of the way of everything else that's going on. And that is my turn now.
Easy. You see Casimir runs in and just keeps punching on this guardian made of stone and blood that's pulsating through its limbs, like pustules just kind of popping every time he hits. And he's showering himself in blood from this stone golem-looking thing, and it just kind of freezes in place after his 3rd attack. But Flora, it is your turn.
So, stone thing. Do I feel like fire would be useless against stone thing from my knowledge of stone and fire?
No, actually, because of the exposed, fleshy, bloody parts of it, you feel like it probably be effective.
Okay, and do I feel like this thing is gonna be kicking for a while, or does it look like we've done some good damage so far?
It looks kind of hurt.
It's gonna hurt. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the wimpy option, and I'm just gonna yeet a what's my cantrip called? Produce flame. I think it is.
Okay.
Flame. Whatever my flame cantrip thing is called. Yeah. Produce flame. We're just gonna try that. We'll see if that works. So I'm gonna roll to hit.
You get advantage because it's stunned.
Oh, I accidentally hit this advantage.
24 hits though, so we'll take that.
Cool.
So you can go ahead and just roll damage. 7.
7 damage.
It seems to be effective.
Cool. I don't think I can turn into like if I turn into all of the things I can turn into are large size, and I don't think I fit in this hallway, so I'm not gonna change into a thing, and I think I'm actually just gonna like take a couple steps backwards, like bye.
Okay. Boop, it is your turn.
Okay. Despite hearing the sounds of clucking in the music, not hearing any clucking coming from the room,
Nope.
Boop will very carefully, pardon me, excuse me, pass his way through and peek his head around the corner and sees that.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be kind of frozen in place though, like something's kind of locking it up.
Okay. I'm choosing to do this because I feel like it's appropriate. I'm gonna give myself disadvantage on attacks because it feels appropriate.
Alright, so just roll some straight rolls.
So Boop is going to very nervously notch an arrow and try and fire a short bow shot.
Do it. That misses. Or more so, it doesn't miss, it hits it and just doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. You will notch another arrow.
Yeah, that hits for a 15. All right.
And being still semi-panicked, Boop, seeing that his first arrow kind of just bounced off it and still fearing this place and just wanting everything to be, like, dead immediately, the arrowhead also combusts, explodes, and, here, I'll share it.
Oh, 9 more damage. And since
The
it
first
crit,
arrow.
you get to add 12 on that.
And if Cass is in 10 feet of it, he also gets blown up.
So 21 damage total because of the crit on it. But because it didn't crit on you, Cass, it's just 9 damage for you.
Oh, okay.
And then Boop does that thing in like all the war movies. He immediately like sinks down with his back to the wall here.
All right. That your turn?
Yes.
Easy.
Following Flora's lead, actually, Easy is going to throw a firebolt at this thing.
All right.
For a 14 to hit.
You hit it and whew, it kind of sizzles over the stone, not doing anything as it misses.
She lets out a very disappointed growl. And then we'll actually move down the hallway behind Flora as well.
Alright.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
The Bloodstone Guardian, while frozen up, can't do anything, but you do see, Casimir, its eyes are starting to turn a bright green color, and it's got like these drips of acid that are starting to leak out of it and out of its helm. Your turn.
Does it look like it's like very like is this something that's caused because it's been damaged?
No.
Or does this seem like it's like
It seems like it's an ability that it's trying to use but currently can't use because it's frozen.
All right. And how's it looking? Hurt?
Pretty hurt. I mean, it's still standing tough, but it's taken a significant amount of damage.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna start off with just some attacks.
All at advantage because it's stunned until the end of your turn.
That is correct. 20.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
29.
Yes.
11.
Mhm.
Hey, remember when I put a creature who had bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning. What is that
Vulnerability.
called? Vulnerability. Yeah, Cass really liked that day. And I'm going to spend a key point because I don't know what this ability is. I'm going to spend a key point to take the dodge action as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. It is no longer stun. Flora.
We're back to me, eh? I feel like it's real boring, but I think I'm just gonna peek my head to be like, hey guys, there's still a thing there? And I'm gonna just like, oh, I'm sorry, roll 20 is not letting me move. I'm just gonna sneak out, see the thing, produce flame at it again.
Okay. It's
Is
just
it
a
still
regular roll
stun?
this time. No advantage, no more. That miss. It hits it and just kind of disperses across its stone surface. Doesn't do
Cool.
anything.
And I go back.
Okay. Boop.
Okay, Boop is going to peek around the corner to see it's still up, realizing it is not dead, unfortunately.
As you peek around the corner, Cass looks at you and just just stares at you. Just, don't explode me again.
It's good to explode your friends.
Hey, that sounded dirty, man. Boop is 11 years old.
I'm 12. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking to Casimir. Boop. Well, from his angle, Boop wouldn't even be able to see you around the corner.
Sure.
Boop is going to peer around the corner, see it. He's going to put his short bow. He's going to put it over his shoulder again, and he's going to pull out his pimp cane. It's
Okay.
a pimp cane. Let's be
Pimp
real.
cane.
And he's going to pull the sword from it.
Okay.
And he's going to stand in the hallway and close his eyes. And then just with tears still streaming down his face, he's just going to shout out, "I am Boop the Brave!" and then blindly charge it.
All right, roll me that attack at disadvantage.
Tears, like it's slow motion, tears are flying through the... 1, 2.
You go to stab, and the first time you feel like it connects, but Cass, you see Boop with their eyes closed just hits the stone of their leg and just bounces off, and the second time you just wildly miss, almost actually stabbing Cass in the ribs. Luckily you just kind of move out the way, but...
And then, as a bonus action, he's going to quickly open one of his eyes, seeing that it's still alive, and that he did nothing whatsoever. He's going to spend his bonus action to try and hide underneath its legs.
Oh, using your goblin
Yep.
hiding. All right. Go ahead and roll a
Stealthy.
stealth check. You're there. All right. Easy.
So Easy's going to hurry after Boop. Boop, no, be careful! And she's gonna get in the doorway, and she's gonna take a deep breath, and she's gonna hold out her little hands, and she throws her book on the ground, and it flips open to a page, and then she holds out her little hands, and she yells an incantation as loud as she possibly can, in her little high-pitched voice. But then she also adds, "Don't hit nice old grumpy man and Boop," and she's gonna cast Burning Hands, thus giving them a pass. So I need a dexterity saving throw from that thing, please. So he passes, but he still takes half damage.
Okay. And then they take none, correct?
Correct, because she is an evocation wizard.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, she's just gonna stay there in the doorway.
All right. Casimir, you see that its eyes glow ever brighter green, and the whole mask, which is the mask that has like the split that goes down the front of it, it starts to glow very, very, very bright green. Here, I'm just gonna send you a picture of what this boyo looks like because it's a really cool picture. That guy. But as his mask completely glows green, you see that this energy just falls, and this small 1 foot green ball of emerald acid just flies out. And I'm gonna use Sugar Plum for this. I'm sorry.
No, Sugar Plum.
And it's a 20-foot sphere, so it's gonna hit all of that.
Everyone.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is this a spell or a skill?
It is a spell.
I would like to counterspell it.
Okay. What level are you counterspelling?
Level 3.
Roll me a check, please.
That's just a straight intelligence check, right?
It is 10 plus your spellcasting ability, so yes. You, as it starts to leak out and form this big vitriolic sphere of acid damage, you just are able to fizzle it out.
Yeah, she yells. She flips. You see her. She doesn't have any boots on. She walks around barefoot, and she flips a page in her book that's on the floor to a different page and draws the incantations in the air and just screams the counter spell as loud as she can.
Just because I'm curious, I'm gonna roll the damage and see what it would have been. It would have been this much on this turn, and then had you failed, it would have been this much more on the next turn. So that's its turn. It can
Thanks.
Right, and it was all acid damage. That's its turn. You see, as that happens, Casimir, you see this little stone amulet that's sitting in the middle of its chest kind of fizzle, and it seems to no longer be glowing. It seemed to be like part of its flesh before, so you didn't really notice it, but now it has there's a point in the middle of its chest which is more dim compared to the rest, and it seems that it's a one and done kind of spell kind of thing. So, but that is its turn.
All right.
Poop, you also. Well, you're underneath his leg, so you didn't see that. You were just out the way. So.
Well, seeing that it did that, I'm just gonna start punching some more.
Okay. Misses. Hits.
For
Okay.
8, and then just a standard bonus action strike.
Oh yeah. This thing's looking real hurt, like on death's door.
Well, I can't do anything because I just said that's regular.
All right.
Okay, that's your
Flora. Ooh, there's lightning.
I'm gonna do it again. And
All
by
right.
it, I mean produce flame.
Do it to it.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Well, you do 4 damage. All right. Boop, you are underneath it. I'm gonna roll a perception to see if it sees you under there. Well, it doesn't have. Its passive perception is 10, and you rolled a 9.
A 9, yes.
All right, so it knows you're there.
Okay. Boop is again gonna try and blindly swing.
All right, give me that disadvantage attack. You miss both times.
He is panic swinging.
Easy.
Alright, I'm gonna need
Ooh,
that
can he try hiding again real quick though?
Sure.
There's a bonus section.
Do it.
All right.
Slowly but surely getting better.
I am just barely behind his leg.
All right, easy. What you doing?
I'm gonna need it to make me another con save. Yes!
I wanna kill it.
Yes!
And had 7 HP left.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, so it freezes and then crumbles into stone, but it falls because it was an evocation spell. It actually falls like around Boop, so it looks like Boop's standing in the middle of it.
All right.
Did it.
As you break down and make this Bloodstone Guardian collapse, you guys see that this door right here, you see that a magical mouth appears on the door, looking like a chicken beak, and it squawks. Answer 3 questions and pass you may. Provide no answer, and forever you'll stay. And then it changes to look like the face of the Stone Guardian that you just defeated. And it says, time existed before me, but history can only begin after my creation. What am I?
Wait, say that again?
It is. This is what it says to you all.
as the door speaks, Boop just slowly opens his eyes and looks at the bits of Golem, and it's like, "Did I do it?"
Boop did it! Boop the Brave.
Good, good, good.
You're Boops the Brave. Fearful? I don't know. I hadn't thought about a nickname like that before.
The Flowery Flora.
Flora is literally head to toe decked out in flower crowns, flowers sticking out of her outfit. She literally is Flowery Flora.
Yeah, that's exactly what Easy would just look directly at you and be like, duh, it's Flowery Flora. Like,
I feel like that's a bit. I mean, you're probably right.
I don't mean to break up the cuteness here, but the door did say that if we don't answer the questions, we're going to be trapped here. So does anyone have an idea what it might be?
It repeats the question to you, which I put in chat for you guys.
Oh, puzzles, my excellency, my expertise, my...
if only you were playing Bo. Because for some reason, when you turn into him,
When I'm
you're
playing a
puzzle
wizard,
master.
I'm a puzzle master. I play anyone else, I'm like, nope. Time existed before me, but history can only begin after my creation. What am I? Jesus Christ.
That is incorrect.
Just straight up, that is incorrect.
That is false.
Cass sort of walks between them and just looks at the door and says, the written word?
You see that the face that's there kind of looks off to the side for a second, kind of thinks about it, and then nods and says, acceptable. And you see above it, in red lettering, looking like it's being written in blood, common, it just says Boop, comma. The Bloodstone Guardian face kind of morphs and changes into a featureless face and says, some are cherished, some are hated, and even if lost, they remain with you. What are we?
Is that my name? Some are cherished, some are hated, and even if lost, they remain with you. I have two twisted answers for this. I mean, they make sense, but they're twisted. Well, twisted and not in the bad way.
Well, you can tell him whatever you want.
Some are cherished. Some are hated.
As Flora says memories out loud, the face gets a strange, twisted smile that appears on it. And beside Boop, in blood red common, it says, "You'll never." As of right now,
Oh, it's spelling stuff like
above the door, it's in blood and common. It says that so far.
So, memories actually makes a lot of sense. My two guesses were going to be friends or family. Some are cherished, some you absolutely hate, but even when they're gone, they're still with you.
I mean, that's definitely sweeter than memories, but yeah.
Yeah.
And the female face morphs one more and turns back into a giant chicken beak and says, "I have towns without people, forests without trees, and rivers without water. What am I?"
Towns without people.
I'm 90% sure this is a map, guys. I think I've heard this one before.
Towns without people, forests without trees, and rivers
That
without
would
water.
make sense.
Map would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense.
But like, it also could be there is another option. But like, I feel like I've heard this one before.
For these puzzles, it's oftentimes the simplest one.
Yeah, I feel like you're on the nose with that.
The answer is square. No.
But also, I don't feel like Floor is actually smart enough to get more than one of these. So like, I feel like in character, it shouldn't be her.
Roll a d20 pure luck check. Anything over 10, say that if that's what you believe it to be, Flora could know that. There you go. 13. So Flora could know that.
Okay. I mean, Flora has maps.
Yeah, there you go. As you say map, the chicken beak kind of caws at you for a quick second, and you see that the words above the door complete. And in blood red common, which is actively bleeding down the top of the door frame, it says the following: "Boop, you'll never leave home again." The locks on the door and the door handles appear and unlock, and the doors are now openable. And
is my dagger going off at all?
your dagger is going off, yes.
Well, I don't think we'll get a chance to take a rest, but and he looks over at Boop. I did get a bit hurt there, and so I'm going to drink my last potion of greater healing.
Okay. If you're gonna spend like more than a bonus action worth of time, I'll say you can drink the whole thing and get the whole benefits of it.
Okay, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Carefully drink it.
Not even really paying attention, kind of zoned out, staring up at the words. Boop just kind of puts out his other free hand that isn't holding Easy's hand, and it's kind of like randomly flailing it in the air until he eventually like slaps like Casimir's knee, and you feel some radiant energy flow through your knee as he heals you for 5 lay on hands.
Ooh.
Aww.
Can't take an arrow to that knee again.
Well, you have arrow from knee protection.
Only on that one knee, though.
Only on that one.
Only on the right knee.
Easy will pick up her book and put it back on her belt, and with her free hand, she points up at the words and she says, Boop, that's kind of right. Home is wherever you decide to make home, so if you make your home back at the Dungeon Delvers Guild, then Boop can't leave, because he will have home there. But if Boop wants to make another place Boop's home, then Boop could call that home and never leave there. So that's not entirely wrong, though it is messy, and she will cast Prestidigitation on it, so it will stop bleeding. And then she will do it one more time and change the blood from like red to green so it looks like Boop, and it's sparkly.
Wow.
Now it looks like it's just bleeding your blood and
No,
sparkly.
it's not bleeding anymore. It's
Oh.
not bleeding anymore because I used
Fair.
Prestidigitation to stop it from bleeding. So now it's just sparkly.
Fair.
Now there's a sparkly ominous message above you.
Yay!
You're in Vegas.
Yeah, let's go gambling with our lives.
Do we press on?
Boop will kind of ready himself by sheathing his pimp cane sword and pulling back the short bow over his head and into his free hand.
All right. I'm going to. Sorry, didn't mean to. I'm going to push my way into, like, open the door and push my way in.
As you open the door and push your way in, you can't be surprised, but we'll say that one of them, we'll say this chicken had a spell prepped, and it's gonna throw a firebolt at you, coming from a chicken. 25.
That will definitely hit.
All right, so it is 2d10 for 16 fire damage from a chicken cast. Everybody roll me initiative.
Where's the music?
Look at the token first.
Yes, click at a token.
Okay.
We're gonna do a different one because I want a different one. I want this one this time. Yes.
Goddamn chickens!
Casimir, it is your turn. You just got blasted by this one here on the left.
All right, is this a closed door right here?
Here is the door, yes.
Okay.
And over here, it looks like you can see somewhat through it, a little bit, but it looks like there are some old rusted bars sitting there, and you can see some water kind of pooling about ankle depth through there.
Okay.
It looks like that might be the front ends of like a jail or something.
Okay. But this door is closed, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15.
This door also does not seem to have any handles on it. It
Okay.
seems to be like a sealed door with a double door with no handles.
Okay. Flora will just barely see this happen as Cass's left hand, he stretches it out in front of him, and I need these two chickens to make me some DC 15 dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so this will be the first chicken, so the one closest to you, and then the other one.
All right. So they will take the full force of the Mistake Eraser as a 15-foot cone of flame comes erupting from my hand, engulfing both of them.
So basically, you just made Casimir fried chicken. I got it. All right. Is that your turn?
Let me see here. Just need to see. Because that's not taking the attack action.
It's still using an item, which for anyone, an action. Because you're casting a spell, so it takes an action to do that.
Yeah, but it's not the attack action.
Oh no, it's not the attack action. No,
Yeah,
it's the
so
cast.
I can't do a bonus action melee attack because that has to be. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is my turn.
All right. This chicken, who does not like the fact that you just roasted them with fire, is going to turn, and you see that it kind of flares its wings up at you and seems to cover itself in ice. And I need you to make for me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
Not
22. So you're only going to take half damage
Okay.
as this blasting cone of cold goes in your face. So you take 16 cold damage as this thing just flaps a freezing cold wind at you and kind of covers you in some icicle, chills you. The door behind you gets a little bit frozen, but that is the chicken disciple's turn. Boop, it is your turn.
Real quick, before I take my turn, can I request that me and Easy get shrunk down to about chicken size?
Sure, I can do that. Why not? Whoop, whoop, boop is small. Boop, boop.
Okay. Seeing the chickens, and now being extra terrified, I would like to delay myself till after Easy so Boop can get some encouragement.
Okay.
So I would like to go after Easy.
Alright. Let's just do this then. There you go. So Easy, you're up.
So Easy, she can see this chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's going to point a finger at said chicken. It was 25 feet away. And she is going to shout an incantation, and I need it to make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 15 for frostbite. It fails. It takes 6 points of cold damage and will have disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Alright. Boop.
Okay, Boop is going to, first of all, go behind Easy. Gotta have that shield. And then he will, very terrified, try and fire an arrow at this one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. There we go.
Yes, that does hit for 11.
Okay, and as it hits, a very shadowy wisp of an arrow delayed kind of follows it and will deal an additional 2 psychic damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw or be blinded.
You said wisdom?
Yes, sir. He is not blinded. Here comes a second shot.
It is hit. 18 does hit. Yes.
Okay. And that will be his turn as Boop is shaking with this short bow in his hands.
This chicken is looking really, really bad. It's going to clamber to here, and then it's going to see the back of the wall over here. They're not very smart, but I'm going to pull out Sugar Plum again. Sorry, Sugar Plum. You are the murder of everyone here. I need everybody in this radius to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14, as a fiery ball of explosive magic comes your way. 11, 13, and 21. So everybody except Boop fails. And you all take, Easy and Flora both take 32, and Boop takes 16 fire damage from Fireball. Chicken Fireball! And that is this chicken's turn.
As it explodes, Boop kind of instinctively tries to throw his shield up in time to block both himself and Easy, but because he's nervous, one of the straps kind of comes loose of his shield, and he has to, like, pick it up and can't place it in time.
Gotcha. I guess oh, there we go. Cool. Flora, it is your turn.
You are muted.
Oh, hey. I
Hey.
didn't say anything important yet. How many chickens am I aware there being?
The 2 you can see.
2 I can see.
Mhm.
Okay. Feel like have they looked like they've been very hard to hit so far?
No.
Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna continue to eat cantrips at it. I feel like it's dumb, but I don't want to do anything too big yet.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Are you going for the one that you just hit that everyone's been focus firing on so far?
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, you hit it. Can you do 3 damage?
I can do 11.
I was
Hell
kind
yeah,
of
you
gonna laugh
can.
if you rolled 2 1s and did 2.
Yeah.
As you produce this flame in your hand and throw it at it, you finish off the Casimir fried chicken disciple. And now,
Hey.
anything else you wish to do with your turn?
I mean, I feel like the only thing I can do is bonus action turn into an animal, but then I won't fit in the hallways. So, I'm going to just, can I go back out this way to hide behind the store, or not?
Yeah, as you walk out there, you see that the other wall has acquired some cracks from the shaking of all of the magic explosions that have happened so far. So this wall over here does not look quite as structurally sound as it was before.
Great.
All right.
What is
Casimir.
the wall made of?
Stone.
Okay.
It just
Me
looks
and
like,
the wall are friends.
yeah, it looks like the stone is just starting to, it's got wear and tear and some cracks in it. Like it would now be
Okay.
breakable. So. Casimir.
All right. Well, Cass isn't doing too good here. So what he's gonna do is he's going to use his attack action to use his monk weapon,
Okay.
which is his fanged bite.
Oh.
Now it's going to roll as the melee strike, but because D&D Beyond doesn't let me make it, can be made, but D&D Beyond doesn't let me make the fanged bite as the monk weapon, so I have to use the unarmed strike for it.
Weird.
So, yeah. So a 19 to bite.
It's going to. You see, this magical force field appears around the outside of the chicken, and it does not quite get through as it casts shield.
Oh, well,
Its AC is now 20.
All right. Well, seriously, fine. I'm burning a key point. Flurry of blows. Nat 20.
Yeah.
For 10 plus 6, so 16.
All right. Yeah.
Then a 17.
That also misses, unfortunately.
All right. Well, that is very upsetting.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. It is this chicken's turn. Its shield fades. This is so dumb, but I'm gonna do it because it's funny. You see that it kind of ruffles its left feather, and with its right claw, it pulls a dagger out from its feather, and it's gonna try and shank you with a chicken dagger.
Okay.
With a 16.
Chicken shank.
You said it misses.
It misses.
All right, and then it's gonna use a bonus action and Misty Step in a ruffle of feather, just and it appears over there. The chicken is trying to run away. Anyway, that's its turn.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
to run away from the monk?
Walk away from the monk. Okay, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. And I can see the chicken.
You can. I'll say because it's between 2 bars. Unless you walk up and put your hand into the square where the bars are and put your hands through, it'll just 2 to AC half cover.
Okay.
Because you're trying to shoot through 2 rested bars. But if you shove your hands through the bars, then your hands through the bars. So
Does it look like it's really hurt?
It looks pretty bad.
Well, I'm gonna need it to make me a dexterity saving throw as I fire at it. Yeah, I light that bitch on fire.
Yes, you do. And its feathers just... You turn this thing into easy fried chicken. Easy make oven.
And after she does that, she turns around, she runs back into the room, and she goes, Boop, I got him, I made chicken.
You now have a fully rotisserie roasted chicken just sitting in the water. So now it's all...
It's softer. Okay.
These bars over here, does it like floor to ceiling, and that's like the only thing separating, or?
They just look like some rusted jail cell bars. And they are, it's just... This cell is a little smaller than the 20-foot doors. This is like 10 feet. These bars could pretty easily be broken. So, if you really wanted to.
I would like to, while I'm over here, try to smash the thing over here. I feel like this is some dumb splitting the party shit, but I feel like Flora would want to smash the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me, we'll say athletics at advantage with proficiency.
Ooh.
So, because we have stone cutting.
Yeah, okay. I don't have a roll for that, so we'll just add proficiency after the fact.
Yep. So,
Plus.
as you get it, you're gonna break it down. As long as you have more than +2 proficiency, which I'm pretty sure you do. I think it's like a +3, right?
I think it's +3 at this point, right? Yeah.
So you break 20. Cool. As you are hammering and chiseling and cracking away, I'll tell you what you see here in just a minute. Boop and Easy, what are you guys doing?
Tune in next time.
Tune in next time for what's on the other side of the wall.
I would like to drink this, please.
Okay. You can take max heals on that bad boy.
Okay.
As you do it slowly. Alright. Anything in particular, Boop?
Boop's just gonna go like sit down in this corner.
Okay. Cass, what are you doing?
I wanted to use my crowbar to try to like bust open the middle two bars to be able to pass through. Because unless I hear the crashing of the wall from over here.
You and Flora are effectively doing this simultaneously.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll either athletics or acrobatics. We'll say with proficiency because it's a crowbar and you should be fine.
Okay, so then this will be with +4. So 13.
I mean, they're pretty rusted. And they're not made of stone. They're old, crappy metal. So, you manage to destroy these, and you see that there, in this room, there's stagnant water kind of pooling a little bit of everywhere in here, and you can see that there does seem to be some sort of opening over here. And at that point, Flora, you are able to bust through the walls.
A move? Sorry, bust through the walls.
Bust through. You can bust a move while busting through the walls. And you see in front of you a open room with a... I'm going to move you here just because this is what you would see. You see an open room with a gap over here with a little bit of water in it. And you also see what looks to be a dead goblin on the ground.
No.
That looks eerily similar to your friend Boop.
Can I see, like, how dead? Like,
It's
recently dead?
No.
Like been here a while, like decaying dead?
It's starting to decay, but very, very dead.
Does it have any cool stuff on him?
As you kind of get a little bit closer to it, we'll see, like here, as you look at the corpse of this goblin, it seems to have gear that looks very similar to that of Boop. But as you go to touch the gear, it kind of just it becomes incorporeal. The corpse itself is not incorporeal, but the gear that it's wearing and holding seems to, as you go to grab it, your hand kind of passes.
Is it? So wait, the body isn't an illusion, but the stuff is an illusion or something?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
The body has been shifted to look like Boop, and all of the gear that is seemingly mirroring your friend Boop seems to be illusory.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a waste to do a dispel magic on this, so I'm just gonna go and tell people about this.
Okay. You start to head back towards Boop and Easy, and Cass, what do you do?
I would probably go 5, 10.
Your dagger stops vibrating.
Interesting. Good to know. 10, 15.
You now also see around the corner in this room a dead goblin that looks like Boop.
Okay, 15, 20, 25. Hello, Flora.
Yes,
30,
you're on the back.
35.
You're seeing Flora walk out. At this point, she's pretty much probably over here, but you're like on the heels as she comes.
Yeah.
You reach down, same thing. All the
Yep.
gear looks to be what Boop is wearing, but it's all illusory.
Okay, so there's just in terms of what's actually real, it's just a goblin corpse. There's nothing else on the body that's real.
Correct.
Okay.
He has like
Is it a
underclothes on.
naked goblin okay.
No, he's got like underclothes on, and like those
Yeah.
clothes are real, but like all the equipment and gear and stuff on this person is not real.
Okay. So
You do see from one of the ankles, however, there's a chain that leads to the wall, and he seems to have been chained here as a prisoner.
Okay.
So you both saw that.
Um,
Seems like he was left here abandoned by all friends and hope. Died alone and afraid.
Well, that's just straight up depressing. So I'm probably gonna just go and like follow towards Flora, but still be a few steps behind.
Do I hear him coming up a few steps?
Oh,
behind
yeah.
me?
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably. If you're paying attention, you would see him. If not, then...
I mean, my passive perception is 17.
Yeah, you'd hear him. Unless you're trying to stealth around. Sneak up and scare.
Not moving at full speed.
I like
Yeah.
do that thing where it's like you stop all of a sudden, turn around and go boo.
I just stare at you.
Normally that works.
Cass smiles at you, and you see basically what would be his fang teeth just sort of like extend slightly. I'm not much one to being scared.
You're more scary than scared.
He just smiles back.
But like she's looking at you the way that like Boo looks at Scully in Monsters Inc., where it's like
Scully? Who's
maybe not
Scully?
Scully. Sully,
You
I'm
mean
sorry.
Scully? Who
I'm
the
sorry,
heck is
not
Scully?
Scully.
James P. Sullivan.
James James P. Scullivan.
Yeah, that's his
Scullivan.
name now, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Or like
Was this
she's
before or after he was working for the FBI?
after.
Okay.
Like she kind of gets that you should be scary, but she's not scared of you.
Well, we've worked together before, so this wouldn't be a
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like, I acknowledge that you're funny looking, but I'm okay with you anyway.
I
The hell
acknowledge
was
that,
that?
you're
Oh.
a funny looking person.
That's a quote. Quote it. Quote it.
It's fine.
Casimir, your dagger starts to slightly vibrate again.
I don't get a sense of direction, but
I mean, you know where it's not, which
Yeah,
is
so it-
all four of them. So you know the only logical place that you haven't.
would be
that
through
door
that
up
door.
there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So making a safe bet that whatever is vibrating it is on the other side of that. Do you guys wish to rest in any capacity as far as like short rest?
Yes.
Cass would love to take a short
Uh,
rest.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Boop's short rest is like he's on the ground, like panically breathing. He's like, what's it called? There's a word for it.
Hyperventilating?
Yeah, he's like hyperventilating. And he's
Alright.
just not having a good time, as the kids
Alright.
would say.
So we'll go ahead and take a short break in the game, a short rest in the game, and a short break in real life. And you guys can roll your hit dice if you so choose. And then when we come back, we will resume Boop's birthday bash.
This isn't a good bash.
This,
More like getting bashed in the face.
this is a dangerous bash. Be back in 10.
back. The party finished their short rest. They have recovered what they wished to recover. And Casimir, after you're darting around the 4 rooms, you know that there is something on the other side of this door here. So that's it.
Not
Still-
to be
still no way out.
the bearer of more bad news, but I do not believe that our fighting is over. And he would start to head towards the door with no handles.
Did we talk to Boop about the dead guy in the other room?
Cass is already pieced out. I'm gonna leave the 12-year-old to have the conversation with the 11-year-old.
You know what? It's fitting. Boop, there's somebody in the other room. I'm not 100% sure who they are or if there's some sort of magic going on. It looks kind of like you, but I don't think it's you because you're there and I'm here and it's over there. And you can't be in 2 places at once, can you?
How in the frickety frack would he react to that?
He was already dead when I got there. There's nothing I could do. I mean, you know, sometimes there are things I can do, but not always.
Easy would reach over and very gently put a little tiny clawed hand on Boop's shoulder and give it a small squeeze and say, Easy thinks that whatever's here is trying to be mean. And that's not nice. Don't believe the meanness.
I mean, I'm sure you're right, but it might be good for him to see what it is over here in case he understands it. I actually don't know your pronouns. Are you a he? I may have made that up.
This is an interesting situation. Boop probably just kind of sinks deeper into himself. He just kind of slides down the wall a bit more.
I think Flora's going to sit down cross-legged and with a mixture of druid craft and her staff of flowers, she's gonna make Boop a flower crown and take a couple minutes to do that and then just hand it over. Offer to put it on Boop's head.
It's kind of like the point where Boop's head is so hung down low that it's kind of like you can just place it on.
Okay. If you don't completely reject it, she'll just plop it on.
It's now over his little hood.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop.
Boop would say, it looked like a goblin.
I'm pretty sure it was a goblin, but it was also sort of illusory, so wasn't 100% sure what it was.
Kind of with just tears streaming down his face, he would look at Easy and say, that would have been me if I wasn't saved.
Boop. Just like you were saved Easy. And now Easy's here to help you through this. Together, with our friends, Boop and Easy will make it out of here. But we have to keep going. And now you have the crown of flower power. She points to the crown on your head.
It's true. It does give you flower powers. Mostly looking cute, you know.
Boop is not alone no more. And Boop the Brave will be Boop the Free after this. And Easy will get to her feet and offer a little tiny clawed hand.
We'll take the hand and very, nervously stand up.
Boop will be okay. Easy will make sure.
Or we'll also make sure.
Thank you.
You shared your cake with me. We're friends now.
That's all it takes.
All it takes, man.
Cake brings people together, both in D&D and out. I vouch for that. Especially ice cream cake.
I'm not to say anything, but if you guys Google what Fudgy the Whale is, that's going to be my birthday cake tomorrow.
Okay.
Google it right now. Do it now, all of you.
But I think we can go on to Casimir, please.
Yeah. Boop will take Easy's hand and follow them. Kind of dragging his feet as he walks, but he'll follow.
All right, put yourselves wherever you would like to be.
Can I make, just as we walk and we get maybe closer, can I make a perception check as Boop tries to look back
Yeah, go ahead.
into his room? Maybe it's for the best.
I was like, you see something, but
Okay.
you're walking past and only looking for a quick second, so you're trying not to see that. Like there was something I wish I hadn't seen. Again just sent me a GIF, and I just saw the funniest part.
What?
Oh, it's messed up. I just gotta send
What?
a GIF, and it's messed up. Anyway, lost my composure for a second. Anyway, all right, Casimir. I gotta get that image off my screen.
No. I'm intrigued.
Casimir, you feel the dagger of warning vibrating as you recognize that there's something on the other side of this door. This door does not seem to be locked, but it also doesn't seem to be. Nothing seems to be holding it shut other than it being shut. So.
I go and I feel I put my hand on the door and try to push it open.
Okay. As you push your hand on the door and you push it open, Flora, are you where you are, or are you?
Oh,
I should make sure I'm in the right spots.
I'm gonna follow them. I'm not gonna stay by myself.
Okay. As you push the door open, Casimir, you and everyone behind you feels like you're being hit with a wave of something just making you feel heavier in general. And I need all of you, as you open the door and see this Bloodstone Guardian, to make for me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Oof.
Wisdom save?
Yes, Wisdom save. It is a spell, yes. It's not as bad as you think.
This messed Farah
I got
up
a feeling.
really bad.
You are all, the two of you that failed are hit with the slow spell.
Oh, Casimir's slowed.
I'm gonna put a little blue dot for concentration. Casimir, I'm gonna pull a little snail on you, and Easy is also slowed. Snail, I need everybody to, oops, wrong button. Roll initiative. As
Ironically, even with my slow speed, I think I still have the same speed as Easy. Or what Easy would have had. I'm still at 25.
Oh, I forgot
Easy's
to click on
30.
myself. Damn it. I made that mistake. You can pop in a 4. Okay, whatever. I'll keep the 3. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Depends on
4
what
or
the
3.
golem gets.
Oh, the
Okay,
golem.
darn
I mean,
it. I didn't click
Yep,
it. Sorry.
5.
Either way, it's gonna be slapping you first, sir. So
I don't think so. It's gonna get slapped first. I'm breaking that concentration.
And you had a
Because
21.
guess what? You can't concentrate when you're stunned.
does slow give you your full attack action, or is it just one slap?
You get 1 slap.
I still get my bonus action though, right?
No. You
No,
use
you have to
an
use your
action
action
or
or
a
yeah.
bonus action, and you can make 1 attack. That's
Alright,
it.
that's
fine.
It's down by 2. So it
That's
is
fine.
Easy's turn first. So in Easy, if you want to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20, and if it's 11 or higher, it doesn't happen next turn.
Okay. Yeah, Easy would try to cast Frostbite, so let's go with the D20. Let's see. Perfect.
Wow, that's the time that you want a 1. So
Yep.
you this turn around this time.
Yep.
You got it. You need a con save, right?
It'll be a con save, yeah. But it doesn't go off till next turn, right?
On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn,
Oh.
and you have to track, so it goes off.
Oh,
right now.
interesting.
Yeah, you have to roll. You have to roll lower than an 11 for it to work. Now, anything
Hell
higher
yeah.
than an 11. So
Take
DC
that
15,
natural one.
it fails. It took 5 damage.
Yep, and then
and
it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
and it's gonna lose concentration on a 5 damage spell. That's real dumb.
It's too cold. It's like, oh my god, it's cold.
Wow, it has a +4.
It's real dumb. Well, that's your turn because you were still slowed until the end of your turn. So,
Yeah.
but your turn is over unless you want to move.
Do I get my movement with slow?
You have half movement.
Well, slow's gone now.
Well, no. So he would have rolled it. So her turn, she's still under the effects of slow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so his thing effectively happened after her turn.
I would go into this corner.
That's fine. Cool. So that's enough movement to get there. Casimir, it's your turn. You see that the gem that was in his chest has dimmed. So
Hey.
thinking about that and what
buddy.
happened before, it seems that each of these guardians maintains 1 higher level spell
Gotcha.
on their person, put there by somebody else.
Hey, buddy. I don't know if you heard about your brother, but you're gonna be meeting him soon. So 5. Can I sneak past over here?
I'll say you can squeeze past them.
All right, so 5, 10. I'll say difficult terrain. So 5, 10.
I mean, you can just squeeze past as long as you're not
Okay.
ending up.
15, 20. And let's go ahead. Not 1 strong start.
Strong
Probably
start.
misses. How about nat 20?
Now it misses.
Cool. Go ahead. DC 18 con save. Yes, I know it's ridiculous. Oh, seriously.
What's your damage?
That would be a 17.
Okay.
11.
11 misses.
Well, I think it'd be 11.
That's damage. Alright, never mind. Whoops.
Oh yeah. So that's 11 plus the 6 from the nat 20.
Yes.
And then we're going to burn a key point for flurry of blows. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning strike as well. Con
Okay.
save. So he's now stunned. So that's for 12, and then the last flurry of blows is a 28 for 9 more. So is that 21,
Alright.
32, 38 damage?
Decent.
Yep.
Alright.
And
Your
that
turn?
is my turn.
Alright. As you can see from here, Casimir, that you have a door down here, and you have an opening up here, and this thing here just seems to be some sort of altar. Nothing really like crazy about it or anything. But you all do hear in all of your heads the same voice says, "You think you're strong enough to defeat me and escape? Good luck." Flora.
Okay, my question is, if I were to turn into a creature that was large, am I able to then squeeze through the 5-foot doorway to end up on the other side, or not?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I mean, currently he's kind of blocking the doorway, so
It's true. You would not
I
be able
don't
to get through.
actually know
You
if
could.
it's gonna-
I'll say that you could reach through and hit him though if you wanted to from the side of the door.
Okay, cool.
I'll say you could
I
reach
mean,
through and give him the old bear
the
paw or
nice
whatever you hit him with.
The nice thing is that my plan isn't actually to hit him this round, so maybe he can just move a smidgety dude up.
Well, he's not moving for a turn, so.
Oh, well, you know. Anywho, my plan for this turn is to cast Bark Skin on myself from my Staff of Woodland something.
Oh, the side of the woodlands.
Staff
Yeah.
of the Woodlands.
The good
Yeah.
stuff.
That was the I remember when I said I had
You
thought
and
I
your four,
had a
you and your four
combat
staff.
staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I also have like a mundane staff. So yeah, I think I have at least 4 staffs. And
Still 12 staffs.
so yeah, I'm just gonna cast Bark Skin on myself from my staff, and then use my my bonus action to turn into a which kind of bear is it? Cave bear.
Ooh.
That's,
Do you have the bear token in your journal by chance?
good question.
Let's see. You do. It's brown bear, but you can use the same one.
Great. It's me.
And then you just tell me it's that. Make it bigger. What's its HP and its AC?
Well, its AC is 16 until I lose concentration, and its HP is 42.
Bam.
Well, until you die as a bear, not lose concentration.
No, it's still concentration. She has to concentrate in bear form, so she gets hit as a bear and loses.
Okay. Bark skin, not wild
Yeah.
shape. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bark
I was exclusively talking about the AC being until.
Yeah. So, but yes. So now you guys, I'm gonna do this just because Flora's got 60 feet of dark vision. I don't want you to go blind inevitably, so I'm gonna move Flora up here. That's how you're a brown bear. Boop. Just this Flora turns into this giant bear, which I think has a bow tie. No, it's got a leash. Anyway, and
Oh God, save me!
put a little blue dot on you so we know you're concentrating. All right. The guardian is frozen in place, and you hear it trying to creak and creak and creak, but it is not working. And Boop, you have a bear in front of you, and you can't really see through the doors. But I'll say if you wanted to try and shoot the guardian, you could crouch down and shoot under the bear, but the guardian would have half cover.
Okay. That's fair. I will do that. I will try and fire some arrows through the legs of the burr.
So it'll have a +2 to its AC, so its AC 19. Not that it matters.
Wow.
17. Okay.
And because I remembered, I will, and it's bigger than me, I will Fury the small. That should be a 3, not a 1d20 +3.
So
I
just-
was gonna
just
say,
3.
sweet.
I clicked on +3 and it rolled. I deal 14 damage for Fury of the Small every single time.
Good.
So there's 20 damage right there.
And then I will try and fire another arrow.
That misses. You land a perfect shot with the first one, and you're feeling kind of pumped. But as you go to pull the second one, you kind of catch your elbow on a rock and just miss just a little bit. Just like scratches your elbow.
And as my bonus action, I will kind of look back at Easy and give like a very terrified and a very nervous smile. And that smile will be my bardic inspiration.
Aww.
And I'm gonna just hide around this corner.
Oh my god, it's the size of a face.
All right. You get bardic inspiration.
And it is because I'm not, super duper bard levels. It's just the normal default D6. And that's my turn.
right. Did the light change to how I wanted it to change? You should see the light change to red. Cool.
Yeah, it's
Good.
sort of like shaded red on the outskirts
Yes,
for me.
as it should be. As it should be. Because I forgot to do this earlier.
Was there supposed to be a red light around everything?
Yes, it's like a blood red light that's kind of fading.
Ooh, okay.
But you guys do see, well, Casimir, you'll see it because you and Flora the Bear will see that the light in the room that you're in with the Bloodstone Guardian, one of them kind of fades, and it's seemingly getting a little darker. Easy, your turn.
Okay,
You are no longer slowed.
I am no longer slowed. Yeah, she was drawing the incantation in the air really slow for the first frostbite, and she like shook her hand really hard as if like it was her hand's fault that she was doing it so slow. So now she's drawing frostbite again, and this time she can draw it faster, so I'll need another con save, please.
Your hand fell asleep.
It did.
Your hand did, in fact, fall asleep.
Hell yeah. Take 9 points of cold damage and disadvantage on your next weapon attack roll.
So in like 2 rounds, got it.
Yeah.
Anything else in your turn?
No, that'll do it. As a free action, she's gonna look over at Boop and give a wave with her now like fully working hand and give him a thumbs up and a big old cobalt teethy grin, and that's the end of her turn.
All right. Casimir, you see that the other light that you have in this room falls, and you hear a door start to creak. You hear this door start to creak as if it's starting to open. It hasn't opened yet. It's your turn.
All right. Let me see one thing here real quick. All right. So as my bonus action, Flora will see this, but no one else will. But Cass's attire is basically sort of think like somewhat formal attire. Like he tries to make himself look. He's somewhat of a gentleman from back before. So he's wearing, sort of semi-long button-down shirt. But you see like the fingers of black tattoos sort of pulling down his forearms. And as a bonus action, he activates his Eldritch Claw tattoo, and you see these black inky tentacle tattoos coalesce into these long black whips. As I'm going to make my 2 attacks, and then if they hit, it'll deal an extra d6 of force damage.
Ooh, fancy pants.
So here's attack number 1, 29. Attack number 2,
Yeah, that hits. That
7.
hits.
So it'll be 12, 9 plus 5 force damage.
He's looking not great.
And I'm going to just sort of go 5, 10, and do I see anything in this room?
In that room, you see a strange, shadowy-looking bed, which doesn't look to be completely corporeal. It looks to be like Shadowfell-esque material, and this bed is consistently shimmering, almost like it's coming in and out of this plane.
Okay, and then this door down here is starting to open, but it's not opening.
You've heard it crack, like someone has turned the handle and pushed it just like an inch, but
Okay.
it's not opened yet.
Alright, so that was 5, 10. I'm going to go 15, 20, back to here. And that is my turn.
Okay, Flora.
So he is no longer stunned.
He is no longer stunned. Wham. What would you like to do?
Be a bear.
You can reach through and smack at him if you want to.
Yeah, I would like.
You won't
to
get
do my
flanking
two-
because you can't be immediately on the other side, but you could. I say you could reach him.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
do bear stuff.
Burst
I'm
him.
gonna do bear stuff. Pretty much. I don't have a quick roll for this. So this is a +7 for my bite, and this is a +7 for my claw. I'm really good at being a bear today.
You're just going. They're just outside your reach, and you just can't quite connect.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
I'm not in melee with it, am I? Or I guess it would have to be to try to hit it. So
Yeah.
like,
I'm just
never
saying
mind.
you can reach to the door and hit it.
yeah.
But all right. This guardian is going to. So he sees that you're right there beside him, Casimir, and he lifts up his foot, and he's gonna try and kick you in the chest and shove you to the ground. So
Okay.
I need a contested athletics versus acrobatics or athletics check. So
He has disadvantage on this, correct? Oh
No.
no, it's a
it's
weapon.
it's not an attack. This is just a straight check
You
feat
said
check. So
athletics
or acrobatics. Yep.
All right.
He'll probably beat a 12. Yeah.
Ninja.
He kicks you in the chest, and he doesn't miss, but it's more so like you cross your arms and you just kind of block it from connecting. Like your arms go on your chest, but you dig your heels in and you catch him. He doesn't knock you prone, but he is going to go ahead and take a disadvantaged fist punch in your face for an 11.
That will miss.
And then he's going to shift around you basically, like here. And you see that his head turns towards the door. And what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
He growls something in a language you do not understand. And you hear the door start to creak open even more. And all the light in this room is now completely gone. And there's no light coming out of the room either. Boop.
So before I take my turn, I just realized a very funny mistake on Boop's character sheet.
Mhm.
When I changed him to the new goblin,
Mhm.
I forgot to select languages, so Boop only speaks and knows Common, apparently.
Whoops.
I need to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Boop is going to peer around the corner, kind of just step in front of Big Bear.
Big Bear in the big blue house.
Big Bear. And try and fire 2 more arrows. He's not stunned anymore.
Correct.
I'm still gonna personally say Boop's at disadvantage. He's still terrified of everything. He has a bit more courage, but it's not there yet. Not that he needs it, apparently. This is gonna roll weird, but it's 3 more damage, not 8, for Fury the Small from the first one, if it hits.
And 25 does hit, yes.
No, well, the 20 hits.
It's a 20.
Yeah. The other one was 8.
Oh. Well, yes. Oh, the 20 does hit. I was looking at the other one. Yeah, 20
Okay,
hits
so-
and 8 does not. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
9,
And then,
3, so 12.
yeah, 12 damage. And then Boop will once again blop around the corner.
Bloop blop.
And as he's blopping around the corner, he will quickly give the Big Bear a little pat on the head, and that will be Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, Bardic.
So
Inspiration.
Big Bear.
Big
Big
bear,
bear.
Bardic, Big Bear.
Big Barded Bear.
All right. Easy.
So Easy's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she's gonna point at this guy. And I need another con save because it's kind of just working in our favor for this if it fails.
Bam, 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 bam.
So it takes 1 point of damage.
Hey,
And then because
One
we're both small, can we fit on this square together?
sure. I'll say you can fit over there.
Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna slide past the bear, and I'm gonna give it a pat too. It does nothing except for you get pats, and then I'm gonna walk past you.
All right.
That's
So on initiative 20, Casimir, you see this door is blown off of its hinges. For one, I need to get these out here. And you see multiple things come screaming out as this large voice yells at some dark-looking shadows to run and surround the first thing it can see, which is you. And he is going to, on his turn, just command them to attack you, and they immediately go after him on his turn. Now we're small, but at large. And this one right here will have advantage on flanking, but the other two will not. So it's going to try and take its first attack on advantage against you. It's a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
Cool. So you take 9 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 1.
All right.
If your strength score goes to 0, you die.
All right.
The second shadow attacks you, the 9.
Misses.
And the third,
Oof.
it's a nat 20 for 18 damage,
Okay.
and your strength score drops by 4 more.
Okay.
What is your
then.
strength score right now?
A good number.
Okay.
It is a positive number still.
Well, that's good. It's your score. So if you were at like an 11 or a 12, you're still
Well,
okay.
well. I'll just let you know that I started off with an 8.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
better be saving Casimir might die, guys. You guys better say it. Casimir, it's your
Wow.
turn. It is your turn.
All right. Well.
Wow.
Shadows are the meanest half CR creatures in the book.
But they are a creature, you said.
They're undead, yes. They're undead creatures.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say they're creatures, it just says they're medium undead, and undeads are creatures. So yeah.
Boom.
that?
Okay. So that's everyone, unfortunately.
Oh snap.
I need everyone to wait. Wait. Let me read this again. Aha. Boop and Easy do not need to. Can I see them? Like if they're hiding behind the corner, like I can't see them, correct? Like I can see their tokens, but like if they're hiding behind the corner,
We're small, and there's a
I'll
lot of
say you could maybe see Easy. Boop's more around the corner than Easy is.
okay. Well, it's gonna have to happen anyway. Everyone but Boop, I need a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please, as I use my Hour of Reaping.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the 3 wisdom saves for these. Actually, they just have a +0, so I'm just gonna roll 3 d20s on the shadows.
Okay.
Actually, what's this guy got? This guy also has a 0, so I'm just gonna do 4 d20s, and that'll be for these that are around you.
Okay.
And I'll say left to right on the numbers is left, top, right, bottom.
Left.
They all fail.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then that guy down there is, you said, a wisdom save?
Yes.
12.
DC 18. Okay.
And what is it that they're going to be?
They're all frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
It's probably good for you.
Yes, it is great.
We're gonna just do the
Are you
skull.
scared? Can shadows be scared? Shadows can get scared?
They're not immune to.
Really?
Yeah, they're not immune to. Oh no, they can't. They cannot be frightened. So the shadows aren't, but the other two are.
All
Good
right.
job, Kai.
Well,
Actually, neither can the Bloodstone Guardian. So the
Fuck
Bloodstone
off,
Guardian
Kai.
isn't scared either, but the big guy is. The guy
Listen,
you haven't seen yet
listen.
is scared of you. Do they have to
I-
see you? Let me ask
I
you
was
that. Do they
very
have to see you?
curious.
what?
Do they have to see you for the hour of reaping, or do you have to see them?
No, I have to see them, so that's why I did not include whatever
okay.
creature I could not see down there.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
It
So
is-
basically, none of the guys around you are afraid, and
All right. Well, perfect. I
Easy
just-
is afraid of you, and that's it. Easy's afraid of you.
All right. Well, perfect. Then I'm gonna go ahead and burn a key point
Hmm.
to do a good old step of the wind.
Yep.
All right. Do I know anything about shadows?
You know they're scary.
Why?
You know they're undead. You know based on your recent encounters, as of a second ago, that they can basically make you feel super, super weak, and they feel like you're draining the life out of you. You know they're made of shadow, and all of the lights went off before they showed up.
Okay.
So
How tall is the builder the room again?
80 feet.
All right. Well, something that I've never done, and I can confirm this. This is a level 9 character. I have never done this before, but 5, and then I'm going to run up the wall.
Okay. How high are you trying to go?
20 feet.
All right. I'll put a little.
Basically, what I think is out of range of everything up there.
Okay.
Like everything that I think could hit me.
All right. So yeah, you just. So doesn't it double your movement speed too?
It doesn't. It doubles my jump distance.
Ah.
So basically, we could even just flavor it that I just fucking jump up the wall. Like I just stand there and you just see Casimir just leap and is somehow standing on the wall, not like holding on with his hands, just like beats like perpendicular into the wall like a stud.
All right, Flora, it is your.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. We said I could squeeze through, so I'm going to squeeze through enough that I can hit the next guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I guess
take
I'm
off your
technically
hour
there.
briefing thing here, so you don't have that all over the map. Yeah, you can squeeze through there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna attack the first guy I see.
Do it.
Right, I don't have the button to do it efficiently.
Nat 20, you hit him. So you crit on the first attack, and you miss on the second one.
Cool, so that's my bite, which is a d8 plus 5.
So it'll be a d8 plus 5 plus 8. So d8 plus 13.
D8 plus 13. Hey.
21. Jeez.
You bite into and rip apart a shadow.
Great. Nom nom nom. Tasty shadow.
Tasty shadow. Tasty, tasty.
But that means I fit in here now, right?
Correct.
Hey.
Hey.
I would like to remain here.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the Bloodstone Guardian is basically gonna squeeze himself into this spot right here, but so we don't have open to make this map look like a mess. He's just gonna walk up and try and punch you in bear form
Yeah, that's fair.
because you tried to punch and bite him before. So here's the first fist. 16.
Hits just.
All right, for 6
Does
bludgeoning
it have
damage.
disadvantage for the first one? Oh no, it failed. It passed the black con save.
Yeah.
didn't it?
So roll me a Constitution saving if you maintain your bear armor.
Barmer.
Your barmer. 9, unfortunately.
Oh wait! I have Warcaster. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, it's Warcaster.
Cool.
Love it.
So you just take 6 bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna punch you again for 23 for 8. So you'll take a total of 14 damage, but roll me another con save at advantage because Warcaster you just need to get 10, and you make it. He just punches you, and it's like punching a tree. Your fur is stronger than normal. But yeah, you take a total of 14 damage to the bear ribs, and that's his turn. Boop.
On my turn, I have an announcement. It is officially my birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday.
Happy Boop Day.
to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
What would you like
Thank you.
to do on your turn, good sir?
What I would like to do on my birthday is turn the corner, and I would like to try and fire some arrows at the big guy.
All right, do it.
You know what? If you would allow it, Mr. DM, it is officially my birthday. I'm moving my disadvantage.
Okay. can shoot them. But since you're shooting straight past Flora, it will have the half cover unless you step
Okay.
into the room. So it'll have a 19 AC instead of 17.
Okay.
But there will be no disadvantage on your rolls or anything.
Boom, boom.
The first one hits, the second one does not.
And then the first one will get Fury the Small, so 3 more, not 12.
All right, it's looking not great.
And Casimir, I really wish I could save you, buddy. But there's so many things around it, I have to make it explode.
Well, it's
Oh,
above.
I'm 20 feet in
He's
the
20
air.
feet in the air.
Oh, okay, then so this guy and the 2 shadows take 9 explosivo.
Yeah, Casimir ran up to this guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, good,
everything in there. Huh?
Okay,
The shadows don't look great after that.
then that will be my turn. I will stay where I am. I have to answer a phone call.
All right. Easy.
Birthday.
That somebody's calling him for his birthday at 12:03 in the morning. Anyway,
They know he's awake.
Easy is right. Easy is petrified, so she's like she's shaken, and her little claws of her toes are like digging into the ground, but she knows that she needs to focus, so she just takes a deep breath and she opens her book, and she's with a very, very shaky claw, she's like drawing sigils in the air, and right here a ball of fire starts to appear, and it just spreads out in the room, and I'm gonna need everything except for the bear and Casimir to make dexterity saving throw. Is it dex? Yeah, dexterity saving throws for fireball.
Okay. Well, that's rude, but all right.
Jesus.
28. Holy smokes.
Okay. You
And there was
said-
like a split second, Casimir, where you felt the heat, and you're like, "Oh my god, is that gonna hit me?" Because she's scared of you, but she's like, "No, I know him."
Bang, bang, bang.
She would go right here.
You, as the fireball explodes and then disappears, the shadows are gone, and the guardian is also gone.
For theatrical fury, I picture the bear like jumping out to try to attack something like through the flames because it knows it's not getting hurt, and then nothing's there. Like, rawr! Aw.
Anything else on your turn that you'd like to do?
How long does the fear last?
I think you get to roll at the end of your turn, right? Or is it just until the end of your next turn?
It's just until the end of until the end of that turn, so you're no longer afraid.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Until the end of your next turn, so you're still afraid of me.
Until my turn is over.
Yes. Well, until the end of my next turn.
All right,
Okay.
sorry, I'm back, guys. I had to answer a phone call from my mommy.
There you go.
Aw.
All right,
hi.
so
Easy's gonna move down here because she's scared of Casimir, and she's gonna hide in the corner, just shaking.
Oh.
She just lit everything on fire and almost him, but decided against it. But she is fearful of him right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
all right. So, you don't see it, but you hear it, and the room gets very, 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 very cold, and all the light seems to pull out of all the sources. And he is going to use this ability called Herd the Undead.
Oh my god,
Or
heard the underworld. You can't
And-
even read, DM.
You're right. But he's going to pull this many shadows out of nowhere. Just one? Okay. That's fine. Whatever. Because he's going to pull it right here. And then on his turn, this is still his turn, he is going to... I'm going to move him here, and the shadow's going to appear right there, just so I
Oh my god.
this is...
That's not a chicken.
No, Boop, as you look up, you see this weird, nightmarish, this guy. That's what you
That's not a chicken.
Nope. but you recognize this is what the voice is coming from, and it's the voice of Zeke. You imagine this is his true form. This shadow that he summoned gets to go right after he does, but he used a once a rest ability, and now he's gonna go ahead and command the shadow to go, and then he'll do whatever he wants next turn. So he's tell the shadow to go attack the brown bear. With the old. Oh yeah, so he's gonna get a +5 bonus to attack and damage. Because he starts within 30 feet of the shepherd, and he can see him. So this is against you, brown bear. 19 against the brown bear, which does hit for 10 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
And then your strength score as a brown bear reduces by 1. So also make me a con save, please.
With advantage.
So you do not lose bark skin. However, you do have your strength score lowered by 1. What's your bear strength score normally?
20.
It's normally 20, so now it's 19. So your rolls are not affected yet. Cool. All right.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, they would be.
Oh, so it all drops by 1.
one.
Yep, by 1. So, you are within 30 feet of Nightmare Shepherd Zeke Casimir. So I need you to make for me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. You are good. You don't have to take any damage.
F your fear. All right. So
Fine
I'm I'm gonna drop down to ground level, run down the wall my 20 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna whip that shadowy fucker.
Okay.
Part of my language. So
How dare you, sir, use foul language in my D&D?
13,
Yes, that will hit.
for 12 plus
Still standing.
2, 14.
It's still standing.
God damn it.
Nat 20.
You wasted it because it had 2 HP left.
I don't care.
It's dead.
It takes 15 plus 11, 26 more, okay?
It's not standing because it got very dead. Again.
Again, yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and key point flurry of blows because I'm original against the nightmare. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Con save, por favor, as it takes
For favor.
7. All right. Well, that's very rude of it. So it takes 8 damage. 22.
Yes.
Con save. As it takes 12 more. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, that is my turn.
All right, Flora, make me a Wisdom saving throw. So, since you're starting within 30 feet of the monster and you're not undead, you take 11 necrotic damage. And you have to roll me a con save. It's just a flat 11. There's no roll for it. It's just you take 11 damage, which is a really weird number, I know. But
I was like thinking that it was gonna be like if you didn't pass it, you took whatever damage of your roll.
Oh no, no, it's just you.
I mean, that'd be really funny though, because you get a bad roll, you take no damage.
Yeah.
Right. But it is your turn.
I'm gonna run up. May have been one square too far. And we're gonna go with a Omnom's Claw double do.
Double duke.
Okay, so this is +6 now.
Yes. It misses and just hits.
Nice. Okay, so that's my claws. So that's the 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah, instead of 5. Yep. All right. 15.
Did I do that right? Yes, I did. I just rolled really high.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Wait,
Really good.
wait, wait. Were you so surprised by your damage that you thought you did something wrong?
Yeah, I was like, how did I do 15 damage on 2d6 plus 4? But I just almost rolled max damage. I was so stunned that I rolled well. That
You gotta start believing in yourself.
and we're gonna do the thing that I always forget what it's called, but it's when you're in beast shape, you can use a bonus action to use a spell slot to
Yeah.
regain 1d8 hit points.
Per spell slot. In Baldur's Gate 3, it's called Lunar Healing.
Ooh, that sounds probably a lot cooler than whatever it's actually called.
It's just
Right?
called Combat Heals, I think. But yeah, so
Yeah.
1d8 per level that you want to burn. So whatever level you want to burn is that many d8s.
Let's burn. I haven't used a lot of my spells. Let's just burn a 2.
Alright,
That's
so
not
roll
great.
2d8, and hey, it's 9 damage, 9 HP. Alright, so it is Boop's turn, and Boop, I believe you are in the 30-foot radius of this thing. You are
Oh god.
yeah, it's just the thing that surrounds them. Give me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Bam!
You take 11 damage as you feel some of your life force.
I like
You take-
force.
11 necrotic damage.
Alright, you know what? This fool. This is the fool. This is time to die. I'm gonna hold my short bow sideways like a gangster.
Oh snap,
Okay, gangsta on his ass.
that's funny.
I'm gonna shoot him. Blah, blah.
Hit and miss.
Alright, the 21 is going to be a shadow arrow. So 4. He's probably. No, it's not. I was going to say he's probably immune to this because necrotic. It's not necrotic. He takes 4 psychic damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw, sir. I was going to eat a piece of pizza in celebration, but I realized I just ate it all.
You said a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please. He saves, but he still took the damage.
Taking damage.
I'm an action surge.
Alright.
Blah, blah.
Yes! Holy shit!
Wow. Wow.
16 plus 12, 28 damage. Alright.
Wow, bro.
That's a lot.
Wow. Oh, y'all, guys, start doing it gangsta.
Start doing it, gangster. Alright. That your turn?
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
Wow. I just
You
peeked.
You just saw Boop let off 3, you let off 1 shadowy arrow and then 2 like perfect shots right in the eyes. And then it pulls it out and his eyes kind of regenerate.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's not feeling
Birthday
scared
crits.
anymore. Her eyes are sparkling. She's like, oh, that was amazing. Easy's so impressed. Does he have to be able to see me in order for the activate, or is it just his aura and doesn't go through walls?
It is just the aura if you are within 30 feet.
I am in the aura, yes.
Make me a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Hey, boo. Hey,
Passes.
Yeah.
Don't take no damage.
Yes, him. Let's see. Do I do a thing or do I do another?
I forgot that I had advantage on that save anyway, but
Yeah, so feeling brave, seeing Boop be brave, he's going to come 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't get to do exactly what I want to do, but this will work. She stops here and she just opens her mouth and she lets out probably the cutest roar you have ever heard in your entire life. And she's going to use Draconic Cry.
Ooh.
oh, you
Which
just
is-
get advantage, huh?
So I at this until the start of my next turn, you and your allies have advantage against attack rolls from any of the creatures that can hear you.
Except it's further away from you than where you get work. It has to be within 10 feet of you.
Eh.
I mean, come on, you had to expect that.
I mean, yeah, I thought she was out of movement, but hey, here we are. We're cool.
I am not. That puts me at 25. So she just lets out like the cutest little roar. It's like she's trying to mimic the bear.
Okay.
And
That's
then so that gives me advantage on my attack, so she's gonna draw a sigil and fire underneath the large bear, because she is a small with a firebolt.
Okay.
For a natural 20.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is 20. That is 33 points of fire damage.
That is a lot of damage from a firebolt.
And then she's gonna take one step back. And she's gonna look over her shoulder and she's gonna shout to Boop, "Easy scared it, get it!" Actually, she would go here to give Boop a clear-ish shot.
All right.
That is the end of my turn.
It is this Nightmare Shepherd's turn. It's the thing that's right in front of it is what attack first, so it can make multiple attacks. So it's gonna go ahead and make a claw attack against you, Miss Floor Bear.
Yes.
It's apparently gonna miss, but it's going to expand its nightmarish wings to fly up in the sky, taking a advantage attack of opportunity from the brown bear. So you can attack it.
And Casimir.
No, because you were out of. Oh, I should have 10 feet, don't you?
I have a 15-foot
Oh,
reach
that's
with
right.
my Eldritch Claw tattoo.
That's right. So natural 20, Jesus. Okay.
Hell
roll
yeah.
roll that damage.
Oh my god, the 20s.
Do it.
Oh.
Do it to it.
Dang it. I'm
Aw.
sorry.
You have one
So
job.
that's
You had one job.
14 from me.
Okay.
Sorry, can you remind me how crits work?
So what's your normal damage
Roll.
for it?
2d6 plus 4.
So it's 2d6 plus 16. That'll be what you'll roll, and that's how much damage you'll get, because it's just plus max damage dice. So 20.
Nice.
All right.
The killer bear attack. Well done.
All right. Well, it
More
can-
damage as it flies away.
Yeah. Right. So it still has one attack. It's gonna fly. Gonna fly over to the little thing that just screamed at it.
Oh, it's flying?
Yeah, it flew up and then flew back down and landed right by Easy, but it's still, because it's got a 5-foot reach, so it's basically 5 feet up in the
I
air.
completely missed that
So, it's gonna take a two-handed staff attack at you, Easy,
Ridz's
with a 26 for
makes
40 damage. 35 of that is psychic, so 15 bludgeoning and 35 psychic. As it just comes down, wham! Slams its shepherd shield or its shepherd staff right across the left side jaw of Easy to try
So-
and quiet the roar from ever happening. So it's 50 damage total.
Ooh.
Yep,
Holy
15
shit.
bludgeoning and 35 psychic. It just wham cracks you across the face and
How
looks
you
over at
doing there,
Boop and goes,
Easy?
No, you're good.
Zeke looks over at Boop and says, "Don't worry, I'll kill your friends first and make you watch." Casimir, it is your turn.
All right. Well, you say it's still flying 5 feet up in the air?
Yeah, it's just kind of hovering up there 5 feet. I'll put a
Okay.
little thingy up here. Just this 5 means 5, not 50. So, actually, we'll do it this way: 5 and 0. 0, 5. So it's 5 feet in the air.
All right. Well,
He's still within like people's melee range. He's just like kind of floating there.
okay. Well, I'm gonna just go up into the air, so I'm right there with him.
That's fine.
I have advantage on all these attacks because of the fear, correct?
That is
the little roar.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. Put this right.
So these are going to be fanged bite attacks.
Ooh, spiky. What does that do?
you'll see. Nat 20.
There it
Thank you.
is. You were delayed. You were delayed.
I was
No, it
delayed.
wasn't his turn. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was not my turn. So it will take 16 piercing, and as I latch onto it,
Is the bite's not considered magical, correct?
it is because it is my monk weapon.
Ah, okay. So 16.
16 piercing damage.
Okay.
As I drain it and heal myself, and I'm going to take another one.
That'll miss.
That'll do it. And as I release, I'm going to bonus action flurry of blows. 24 and a 21. Do those hit?
Both of those do in fact hit.
So it will take 9, 18, and 6. So 24 more as my arms just whip out.
All right. Starting to look hurt. All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Flora, you got this spooky flying nightmare person who just smashed Easy in the face and got bitten on by Casimir.
Do I have to do the wisdom saving throw again?
You do. Actually, Cass, you should have done that first as
Oh.
well, just to see if you take some damage.
I will.
Yes, so you'll take 11 damage on that because you
Yep.
failed it. And Flora, same thing. You also take 11 damage because it's DC 17.
Cool.
So, good call.
Sweet.
Good job remembering that I can hurt you guys because I'm forgetting some of them. Thanks, Boop. Thanks, Flora. Remembering self-immolation, you know. Anyway, finger gun.
Look, I am nothing if not honest. It's just like when I reminded you last time that you had advantage, and then you
Yeah.
used lucky to.
Mm-hmm.
I am, as much as I can, be an honest role player person.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna move the one square that I gotta do to be in range, and we're gonna go for attacky attacks.
So they are at advantage until Easy's turn. I was kind of hoping that I was going to KO Easy because in my mind, if an ability gives an effect until your turn, but you get KO'd, it is nullified because you're unconscious. But hey, whatever.
I mean, you almost got your wish.
Dang. Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay,
It'll be more
so
than that.
both 19s hit,
Both of them hit.
presumably?
Oh yeah, both 19s hit. Yep.
Okay, sorry. It was 1d8 plus 4, and then 2d6 plus 4. This is the backwards order of what I rolled for hitting, but it works out.
Okay. 15. Got it. Okay. Is that your turn?
Do I want to de-bear next round?
No,
No, I want to stay bear?
stay there.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my thing that I'm never gonna remember what it's called to heal.
It doesn't have a name.
It
Shake a
doesn't
heel.
hurt.
Shake
But
a
if
shake.
you call
I
Lunar healing, it's
I
fine.
like lunar healing. I vote
Lunar
lunar
healing.
healing.
I like
Because
that.
you're a
Great
moon
name.
druid and you're doing healing, you know. Boop, it is your turn, and you
All right.
see Easy is in a very, very bad spot with your big
Boop.
spooky man.
Boop is gonna be like, you go screw yourself, and you will leave them alone. And he's gonna fire 2 advantage shots, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
They both hit. You know, I definitely forgot that I had advantage on save. Dang. Oh well.
Oh, also, hey,
Oh, yeah, cool. Turns out there is a number. It was just not showing up, but I'm keeping 11 because that's the average. I don't want to. I mean,
there was a number the entire
There is.
time.
It's 2d10 or 11 psychic, so I'm just sticking with 11 because that's what I've
Okay.
been doing. So 17.
Um,
It was hiding, and I didn't scroll down far enough.
Oh.
yeah, 17, and I will, as my bonus action, whisper sweet nothings towards these for 3 healing.
Ah,
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Okay.
Remember, Brown Bear and Easy, you guys have inspiration.
I know,
Yep.
I haven't, just missed yet.
So
It's either, big miss or a hit.
the advantage effect is now gone because it's just until the start of your turn.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do this first. Hold on.
Inspiration!
Damn it!
Oh.
Easy conks out. I can't survive 11.
Yep. Easy collapses to the ground.
We have issues now, son.
Here's the thing, because that was at the very beginning of your turn, and it's still your turn. I'll let you roll a death save, and then if you roll a 20, you're right back up. If you want to roll one, or you can wait a turn. It's up to you.
Nope, I'll roll an 18 and pass. Fine.
Cool. So you got one pass. The Nightmare Shepherd just starts laughing and laughing and laughing some more as at a downed little dragonoid turns to the bear. He's gonna yeah, he's gonna attack the bear first with some claws. 16
Just hits.
just hits for 25 total damage. 11
Cool.
slashing and 14 necrotic. And then roll me a Constitution saving throw.
One sec, I need to do math really quick.
It is 12. 12 off of Flora.
Thank
OG
you.
Flora. You are good. And then it's a 12 con save to maintain concentration on bark skin if you want to, that is. Yes. So you still have concentrate. I'm gonna put a little X across the bear. Seeing that you turned back into yourself, he's not seemingly scared of you. You were a bear. You're a little child now. Turns to Casimir and is going to two-handed try and thwack you across the face with his staff like he did to Easy a second ago.
Okay.
So a 16.
Misses.
Cool.
Thankfully.
All right.
That's a thankfully.
And he is going to step up here to be up in this corner, to be out of line of sight of Boop's arrows without Boop having to step into the door. So you got to step basically in the door to get him. But he's still in your melee range, Casimir and Flora's. So you're not getting any AOs.
Yeah,
He's just scooting back like 5 feet. And that is his turn for now. Casimir, roll me a wisdom save, please. DC 17. 11 damage. Your turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I know that Flora's a druid. I'm not concerned about Easy staying down. So 5, 10, 15 onto the ground, and then over to here, and we're gonna make a couple more bite attempts on him. 27.
Yeah.
For 9 piercing. 18
Just hits.
for 8 more.
Okay.
And then my last current key point, unless I do something else, pop those 2 off as well for my flurry of blows. 16 misses, probably.
Yes, it does.
27
That does hit.
for 10 plus 3, 13.
All right. He is not looking great.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes, I believe that is my turn.
All right. Flora, DC 17 wisdom save. You take 11 psychic damage, and please provide me with a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, you're good. You were just maintaining that bark skin. Not today. Keeping it forever.
Forever. The rule is you can do a cantrip as an action and a spell as a bonus action.
As long as that spell is a bonus action to cast, yep.
Cool. So I mean, I don't. I think I kind of have to use my healing word to get Easy back up because I don't want to have to waste my diamond. No offense. Not like it's a waste to bring you back, but like I feel like it's better at this point to try to have you potentially be awake for next turn. So I'm gonna do a level. You're just gonna immediately take the damage immediately as soon as you get back up again.
You need to give me more than 11.
I mean, I don't really have any good 4th level spells anyway. It's fine. I'm gonna give you a level 4 healing word.
Roll me
Okay.
12. Let's go. Let's go.
Rolls 10.
So that's
Shush.
It's
healing word again?
It's 4d4 plus
your
your
wisdom.
wisdom.
So okay.
Yes! Hell yeah!
16.
Yes,
you
let's
have
go,
plus-
girl!
the
Fuck
plus
yeah!
4.
Plus
So you
4, so
get-
you get 16.
So you get 16.
Hell yeah!
And you are still prone, but you are breathing. And
God.
Flora, it is your turn. So
And
Good, yeah.
then it's up in the air, right?
it's 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
So it's still
does
in
that mean
melee
that I-
range. So
Oh, so I can't yeet a produce flame at it?
you can, it'll just be a disadvantage because you're in melee range.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
Yes,
It's
she
on
is.
the other
She's
side
within-
of me.
Well, because of it can melee her and she can melee it, I just don't want to
Oh,
overlap all
okay.
these tokens. Yeah.
Got it.
That's so you want to be, unless you don't want to see Easy, have her die hidden away, no one knows. No, it's
No,
fine.
nope.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's still better for me to try to do produce flame,
Okay.
even with disadvantage, just because it's a +9 as opposed to my staff would be a +4.
Oh snap. That just hits.
Ooh. See, that's the thing. I either just hit or I like very much don't hit, so I haven't been able to use my bardic inspiration yet.
All right. Cool.
9.
9.
All right. Are you moving anywhere? Are you hanging out?
I do not want to get hit from moving, so I'm gonna stay here.
All right, Boop. Give me that wisdom save.
Yes, sir.
11 psychic damage.
Alrighty. So if I go into the doorway, am I in melee or can I shoot?
You would be in melee
Okay, so I'd have disadvantage.
if you shot. I mean, you could move past him and take that attack of opportunity, but you could get out of melee range. Yes.
I have disengage as a bonus action
Do you?
as a goblin. Nimble
Yeah.
escape.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I'm gonna go right here.
There you go.
Ah, goblin.
There you go.
And I will try and fire 2 arrows.
All right, do it.
Huh.
16. The first one missed. The first one hits. The second one missed. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's my bonus action. I have nothing else I can do.
All right, Easy. Roll me that save.
Hey, Biffy. Damn it.
11 more damage, and you're prone. What's your
Yep.
plan?
Okay, I really have one of two things to do. And I think after seeing, she kind of like, her head kind of like rolls over and she sees Boop run into the room and feeling very dizzy, very sore. She gets to her feet and she looks up at this thing and she lets out another roar, because I can do that as a bonus action again. I can do it up to 3 times.
Okay.
And
it
her
has
roar is,
advantage. I won't forget this time. What is it? A wisdom save?
it's not a save.
No, it's not a save.
Oh, that's
You
right.
you just deal with it.
Until you go down.
Until I go down. And then, God. close is Boop? That is
About 10 feet away.
Damn it. Yeah, so she's just she lets out a scream, and her whole body just emanates in a glowing red ball, and fire just shoots out of her, saving her allies, and she casts a level 4 fireball.
Okay.
Oh,
For 29 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright.
whoa!
So it gets advantage on magic saves. So this is a dex save, which doesn't have those.
Where were you casting it?
On herself. But she's an
Oh my
evocation
god.
wizard.
No,
Yep.
you can't use that on yourself. I found out a bit ago, it's every other creature. You can't save yourself.
Wait, what?
Yeah, evocation wizards can't select themselves and sculpt spells. That's how it works.
It depends on how you understand the wording.
So it says when you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can number of spells level, the chosen creatures automatically succeed and take no damage. You are not an other creature. You are a creature, but you're not one of the others. So it makes sense why you can't save yourself.
If it says that it affected
Stupid.
just creatures, you could pick yourself. But because it says other creatures, it's everyone but you. I mean, you could blow yourself up. No one's stopping you from blowing yourself up.
fireball
I
goes
haven't
around
I
corners,
haven't rolled
doesn't
the save yet, so if you want to change your mind, now's the time. But once I roll the save, it's gonna happen. So if you want to change your mind, now's your chance. What you think?
She
Uh,
cast it here, and like the outside of its blast, but
She
so
can't
a-
see past it.
20
That's the
foot
other-
radius. I can see this. Oh, I can't see past this guy even though I'm small.
Question: can she see straight
Oh.
up?
Yeah, can I cast it in the air because he's 5 feet above me?
You could cast it in
And it's an
there.
80-foot ceiling.
Sure.
Yeah, so essentially a ball of fire, she's screaming and roaring, and the ball of fire comes out of her mouth and goes straight up in the air and like explodes over everybody's head.
So 20 and a 14. So 14
So he does
damage.
pass, so he takes half damage.
It's cool. All right. And is that your turn?
Yep, I did stand though, but that is the end of my turn.
Cool. Not a fan that he just got thwacked with a fireball, so it's gonna return action. Yeah, it's gonna do that. 12.
Shield!
What's your AC now? 17.
Yeah, 17.
Alright. Hey bit.
No, please.
No. No, I like my face.
I ain't gonna
Alright.
make another round anyway.
Seeing as he goes to slash down and do it, he's gonna turn and take a two-handed smack of his staff at you, Casimir. Just
Oh my
out of
God.
pure frustration. Just goes to claw down and then misses, so like spirals since they know that you can fly. It goes to try and crack you in the face.
Okay.
20.
That hits.
For 41 damage. 25 of that is psychic. And that is his turn. I need you to make for me a wisdom saving throw, DC 17. You fall unconscious with 11 damage.
I do indeed.
And I'll give you the same offer. Do you want to roll the death save now?
Might as well. I mean,
Go
doesn't
for it. Alright.
do me anything.
So cool, you have a pass. Flora, roll me DC 17 wisdom save, please. Wow, you do not take 11 psychic damage. What would you like to do?
I would like to kill this thing.
It's looking really hurt. So,
Get it.
you decide what you want.
I think just like pure damage output. Oh wait, no, I have a friend who's down. No, but I can't do much about that.
You can
Damn it.
heal them and then
I mean, you
produce flame.
healed. You did heal over 12 last time.
With
a
my
plus
only
11.
4th level spell.
Yeah.
But you could still roll pretty good on a 3rd level spell too.
I mean, I'd have to roll. Yeah.
Do it.
I-
He's got a save. He's
I was
Yeah,
You
gonna
don't-
say,
you don't have to make the saves against the damage if you're unconscious. So the
Oh,
AoE
oh.
damage, he doesn't have to make the save when he's unconscious against it.
Oh.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
It didn't. That didn't come up in yours because you got healed before you would have had to.
Yeah.
Because you
I
went
healed
down,
you right
so
away, yeah.
didn't have to bring it up. But yeah, he doesn't have to if he's already down. Blow him up. Blow up Cass? Okay. It's hammer time.
Bring down the hammer. Omni-Man style.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
It's time for the hammer.
Alright, what you want to do, Flora?
I think I'm gonna heal you so that hopefully you're up for next round in action economy you can thing. So I think I have a 3rd level spell slot. I don't think I've used it. Or yeah, I have a 3rd level spell slot. Let's try that first. I say first as if I really have another option this round.
Yes!
Dear God. And it's +4, so it's 15.
15.
Hell
See?
yeah!
Look at that!
Look at you! Look at you go! Fuck yeah!
And then once it, you know what? No, I can't get out of its range.
You could.
You can counterbalance the disadvantage because it has advantage because Evie did her cry. Easy did her cry.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a great plan. Let's just yeet a produce flame at it.
Alright. Straight up produce flame roll. Do it. Misses.
Yeah, that's. Wait, that's with my. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't hit the
Do you
button.
have
for
a
it.
do you have a
Okay,
plus
I should've-
11?
No, but I have a +9 and a bardic
And-
inspiration I
And
haven't used.
inspiration.
Well, try it. See what you get with that inspo. You need to get.
Yeah.
There you go.
yes.
There it is.
All right, throw that produce flame.
I'm so sorry I didn't actually hit the button for produce flame, and this all could have been so much easier. But you know, and I think it's 2d8 damage.
Should be.
There you go.
Nice,
13.
beautiful.
Alrighty. Alright. Looking not great. Real bad.
Hey.
Oop, roll me them saves.
Yes. Well, a singular save, sir.
No, I want 6. In a row.
Wow.
You take 44 damage.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh wait, I'm
Oh,
dead. I'm
no.
gonna laugh again. I'm dead. I'm gonna laugh
Look
again.
at you.
Look at you. Alright. What do you want to do?
Alright. 2 advantage shots, yes?
Yep.
Because the roar. Good roar.
Hits and that misses.
And, okay, I realized I have this. I have a superiority die. Because I took that fighting style.
Oh,
So I'm
What-
going to roll a
what
D6.
fighter? Oh, you took a arcane archer. That's what you said.
Superior technique as my fighting style. I have distracting attack. When you hit a creature with weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to distract the creature. So I'm yelling, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, you ugly motherfucker, come look at me. To distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. So when it gets to easy, or anyone else, basically the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage.
So easy will get it because.
And then that's a d6 additional damage.
Oh, so 5 more damage. Alright, cool.
That is my turn.
So even though the advantage for the roar is over, the advantage because of the superiority dice.
Yep.
Okay, I have to survive a wisdom saving throw though.
Yep.
Oh my god, does that pass?
No, it's 17.
Fuck, I'm down again.
down. Roll a death save.
Someone will get the advantage.
Oh,
So
She
you have
gets knocked
a
down,
pass.
but
You
she
have a
gets up
pass.
again. She
She
never
gets a
goes
she's
to bed.
never gonna get back down.
All right. He's gonna take a claw attack at you, Casimir, with the hopes that he can KO you to get to Boop without having to get beaten up as much. So
Ooh.
here is claw attack against you, Casimir.
Oh, wow.
So that-
Are you dead?
26. That's 26, 46, 48. That's 68 damage.
I am not dead.
That was
How are you
close.
not dead?
Because
I mean, I'm downed.
It's his
I'm not-
maximum plus whatever he
Oh.
has remaining.
That's
That
15.
was...
If it would have been 15 more, you would have been dead.
13 more.
13 more. he would've
13
been
more.
dead.
Jeez.
13 more.
Yeah, and I rolled really pretty okay. All right, so he's gonna move past Casimir toward Boop, staying in the melee range with Flora, so he doesn't even...
Ah,
And he comes up on you, Boop, and he's gonna two-hand smash at you.
not good.
He's looking
I
real
don't like
bad.
this. I'm gonna get smacked. I'm gonna go down. Ah, ha, ha, you missed.
Did miss. It's true. Casimir, roll me that death save.
Come
Oh,
on. There you go.
17.
Stay
There we
alive.
go. We need some
That's
natural
one.
20s, damn it.
Flora,
Oh, no.
roll me a wisdom save, please. All right, you take 11 psychic damage and roll me a con save to see if you maintain. You do. Yes, because it was 10.
Yeah.
All right, it is your turn. You now have 2 friends down.
Yeah, Flora can't handle this again. She can't handle the
Easy
two
keeps
kids
getting up
down.
and going down, getting up and going down.
You have advantage on an attack roll against him before my turn.
You do. Because no one else has been able to make it to the attack phase yet.
I mean, like, yes, but I can't do anything more than to produce flame at it right now.
You don't have any other attack spells?
No,
No.
everything that's druid is like concentration long-term shit. I don't have anything that's like go right away attack one person.
Fair.
You have a staff?
I have my staff. Probably better to do that with advantage this round, but even then that only does like 1d8, I think.
Do you have Shillelagh cantrip?
Okay.
That'll make it D8 plus wisdom. But yeah, whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
You could bear again. Yeah. Casimir has a point.
Kes bonk. Kes chomp. Yeah, I think bear is best plan, but Flora wants to save her friends.
You can, if you want to use a bonus action to heal, you can still use an action to shape. You don't have to use a bonus action. You just have the
Yeah, but then I
ability.
can't attack this round, so
That
that
is
doesn't
correct.
help. If I don't attack it this round, that doesn't
That
really
is-
help me.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna bear and
This-
go for the double attack.
Okay. Let me
Advantage
get
on the first one.
Does she
Right
have
off.
blanket?
Yeah.
No, she would need to be in a spot.
here. I'm gonna put you here, and I'll put this like right there. There you go.
Okay. I don't have. Am I a new bear that isn't subtract 1 from strength?
Yes.
Okay. Advantage on the first one.
Yes. 11
Oh,
plus.
that's-
As long as you get plus 7, then you will hit it. What's your plus on the bear?
It's only +5.
Okay, then you will miss on that first hit, because he has an AC of 18.
God
You'll miss
damn
on the
it.
second hit. All right. Boop, give me that wisdom save. You pass. It's in melee with you.
Okay, bonus action, disengage.
Okay. All right.
Action, shoot.
All right. Okay.
That's all I got. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's all I got.
Easy.
Ready. Let's go. Okay, still alive.
It's gonna move here. What's gonna move right here? It's gonna try and grapple check for one of its attacks. So it's
is it
gonna
trying to grapple?
be.
It's trying to grapple who?
You.
Oh.
So it's gonna be its
It
athletics
wants to make you watch.
versus your acrobatics or athletics. So you gotta beat a 22 with athletics or acrobatics.
Oh.
Ah,
It grabs you. And this is going to give you an attack of opportunity, Flora. But it's going to use the entirety of its movement and fly 6 feet up in the air.
What?
Ding boop. Flora, you can attack it.
I
Kill
sure
it.
will.
Shoot her.
That's only a 16.
Okay. So. Yeah, so I'm going to be. He's now 65 feet, actually. Hold on. Do one of these bad boys. Sick. There we go. So basically, he's going to grab you, Boop, fly up in the air with you grappled with one hand, and he's going to one-hand weapon staff you in the head for his second attack of the action. So, there's a 13 hit.
No.
Alright, well you are 65 feet in the air being grappled by Zeke. Casimir.
Yes.
Roll me the death save. 16, you pass, so you both have 2 saves. Flora, you are on the ground with this thing 65 feet up in the air holding Boop effectively by the throat.
Yep.
You can hold your turn if you want and prepare an action if it comes down or whatever.
Yeah, my options are, yes, basically that.
Okay.
Either I hold my action or I don't.
Okay, alright, so hold it until if he comes back into melee range.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Alright, Boop, you are being held by the throat 65 feet up in the air by your torturer and the person who helped you captive for a while. He's looking real bad. What do you want to do?
Well, I rolled an 8 for my wisdom save.
So you take 11 damage.
I will bonus action. Second wind.
Okay.
And I will drop my short bow,
And it falls 65 feet to the ground.
and I will try and shimmy out a hand axe that I have, because there's no way I'm unsheathing a pimp king. Come on.
From your perspective, Easy, all you can
I can't see
get
shit.
back up. You see the short bow fall and hit the ground and clamber to the
And
ground.
I'm gonna try and hit him with just 2 normal ass hand axe attacks.
Okay. So, he has 325 total HP. Before your hit right now, he had 319 damage taken. With a damage total of 7, how would you like to kill him?
All right, I want to get Judge Dredd on this bitch and look him in the eyes and be like, "Negotiations over. Sentence, death."
As you
just cut him.
As you cut him, his wings drop. His grapple releases, and you both fall 65 feet to the ground.
Is it possible for me to use my held action to try to catch him, or...
If you try and catch him, you both take the damage. Because he's going to fall.
Oh, I don't care about taking the damage. The guy's dead.
No, I mean, if Boop falls on you, you both take Boop's damage, like the total of Boop's damage. Which we can do if you want, but it's 10d6, because you're falling 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't reduce his damage at all by trying to catch him.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then there's no benefit to that.
Alright, because it's 1d6 every 10 feet, it's 66, not 10. There we go. My math was off. Alright, so here's the total falling damage you take as you take out Nightmare Shepherd Zeke.
Oh.
Wham!
Boop is just conked out.
Boop, you fall to the ground unconscious. And everyone except for Flora in brown bear form is currently unconscious.
we-
We'll just go one more round through initiative just because I want to see. Easy,
Yeah.
roll me that save.
X.
You pop up and you see Boop. You pop up and stabilize. We'll say you're at 1. And you see Boop on the ground unconscious.
Okay, do I have my turn in rotation?
Yep,
Okay,
you are
cool.
up.
Yep, so Easy very weakly crawls over to Boop and pulls him into her lap and cracks open a healing potion, and I will very gingerly feed it to Boop.
Okay, so you can roll the dice and give him that much healing. Nightmare Zeke is dead. Casimir, come back to life. Oh damn.
Oh,
No.
Snapples!
So we'll say at the end of it, you can perfectly do that in bear form, and he will live. So, initiative is over. Casimir, you are not dead. We're alive now. At 1.
Aw.
Unless you want to die.
Despite your best efforts.
With that, you guys, we'll kind of flash through the end bit here a little bit. You guys kind of come to, and as you look into this room here where he busted out of with his shadows, you see there is a throne atop some treasure. And Boop, as you look up here too, up into this room, you see where you know that he used to sleep on hay as a chicken lich. It is that incorporeal and moving in between Shadowfell bed. But in this treasure room, you guys all find 1,000 gold pieces each. Boop, you find a cloak which encapsulates you in protection, and you have a cloak of protection.
Hey, they're nice.
Hey!
Easy, you see an interesting looking magical book in there. And as you kind of study it and grab and flip through it, all of the spells that are in your current spell book just magically are brought into this new grimoire, and you have a +1 arcane grimoire.
Ooh!
Miss Flora, you find a set of magical claws that fit on top of your bear paws, and you have insignia of claws,
Ooh, very nice.
which allows all of your natural weapons, meaning all of your wild shapes, to get +1 to attack and damage. So when you wild shape, you get additional stuff. And Mr. Avunakat, aka Mr. Casimir, you have yourself something known as an eagle whistle. And I had to homebrew put it into the thing because it's not in there for some reason. But it's this. And as you guys find all of your items, Boop, you kind of drift what feels like back to sleep again. And the haze kind of comes like a warm blanket and comforts all of you. And you all kind of wake up at the table where you still have all of your cupcake in front of you with only as much as you had eaten gone. And as you look around, it's almost like no time has passed.
Fever dream.
A dream. But that is what we have for Boop's birthday bash. Went home and came back again.
Bravo.
I can't believe you used my first game against me.
How dare you?
How dare?
How
On
dare you
my
just suck.
birthday.
On my
With that,
birthday, no.
we are done.
Thank you very much for a wonderful
Yes,
game.
thank you. That
Yes.
was a lot of fun.
So good.
That was a blast. Great game, as always. Happy birthday, Pi. May it be a wonderful one. You are somewhere between the age of 0 and 150, and we are so happy to have you here.
Somewhere between there.
Somewhere
Perfectly
between
golden.
there.
He is an old crusty pie confirmed.
Yep.
Yes, or he's a
I'm,
very young Pi that has Wi-Fi.
Yep. I'm either 88 or I'm 7.
Something
So
like
I
that.
would just like to throw this out here real quick. I have a -4 to my strength.
Oh my god. At least you get that back on a long rest.
Yes.
Dude, those shadows, man. If you hadn't taken them
Mhm.
out, those things are brutal. Throw those at lower level creatures, you wipe parties with 2 shadows.
Yeah.
They're not hardy, but when they hit you, man, they take that strength score away. Wizards die real fast. Shadows.
It's like a ghost, man.
A monk almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
All right,
Yeah.
but for now, great game as always. But for now, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Happy dungeon delving, everyone.
Yee.